darkness. I'm your prince. Step into my palace. Follow the abyss. Shadows call your name. You can't turn away. Scream my name. I'm your god in the dark. You're my prey. No light, no spark. Stay with me. Underworld in your head. You're mine forever. In the kingdom of the dead.
I know. You're excited. Hey, I'm excited. Moving kind of fast today, huh? Well, so is Blizzard, right? Got a new patch this morning. I haven't downloaded it. We'll have to see how it goes, huh? But hey, if everything's well and we can analyze these games, it's gonna be good. So you just sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Okay? Buckle up, Buttercup. It's gonna be good. And we gotta check out what's going on the main stage, and we've got some new maps. Mixing it up, right? Don't make me pull this thing over. Don't make me turn around. All right? Let's go. Oh, yeah. What do we got over here? Okay. Is it too soon? Well, I mean, the name is a high noon, right? Okay, give me a high noon. It's afternoon. 5 o'clock somewhere. All right, let's go. I will draw your attention to the main stage. Ooh, it's crispy. We'll see how this casting goes, huh? We got Happy and Lyn. Ooh, baby. We might have some other games coming up, too. I've got some top-tier cup tournaments. I've got other stuff. All that could go right down the drain because of the new update, but we'll have to see. Let's stick around and find out. Yeah, and I know what you're thinking. Gloomstalker, man. Gloomstalker. What kind of a map is Gloomstalker? You got no creeps in the middle. Plenty of gold mines everywhere. Look at all this. Look at everything we got going on here. Not my personal favorite map. A little spread out. A little bit clunky. But we'll have to see how they make it work because this is top tier Grand Finals performance here. Yumiko Cup, I believe. Am I right? Okay. It's Happy versus Lyn. We'll at least get one game out of it. Let's check it out. Gonna add some stuff too, guys. Gonna add some soundboardage, you know, some stuff like this.
They came from behind.
We're gonna mix it up a bit. How's your Tuesday treating you? We'll have to find out. We'll have to find out. Let's we're gonna have to get into what we can get into, right? Give me a quick 2 minutes here, and we're gonna get cranking on this thing, and hopefully we can watch all the games without some automatic update or something weird happening. But we'll take it one game at a time, guys, all right? We'll be right back. All right. Here we go, guys. Let's get ready. We'll at least get one of these games in the grand finals. It is Happy versus Lyn. Two absolute titans of the industry. Happy with the DK first, tried and true. Nothing fishy here. And we've got a quick Blade Master out of Lyn. Wandered across the map, selling the TP, buying the circlet. It's going to be a double circlet purchase here. He's going to item creep this Ogre Magi. It's a barracksless tech. He's known for this, especially versus high tier undead players. He is known for the barracksless tech Blade Master play. Pretty ballsy. You can get cheesed going this route. It happens quite frequently on BNet, W3 Champs, and the like. But hey, this is Happy. Happy not really known for any sort of cheeses. I bet you if Happy started cheesing, it would be so deadly because everyone's on autopilot. A lot of people don't scout. A lot of people don't care. Happy just known for being, I mean, A, the best player in the world, and B, just fundamentally sound in everything he does. So he doesn't feel the need to switch it up. You know what's coming, and the problem is you just can't beat it. Lyn reading the pre-dust. Perfect coil by Happy, to be expected. Claws, I'm sure Lyn would have loved those. Has a nice item from the creep. Might play into the later battles to come in this game. But for now, Lyn content on just following along. And I love the pre-dust by Happy, but he's going to be out of dust now. Lyn still has plenty of health and mana, which is going to make Happy's life pretty difficult here. Got to admit. Sorry, I got all kinds of action around me this morning. The war mill has started. The graveyard well underway. Something's wrong with my mouse today, pardon me, but we'll get it figured out. Interesting creep route here. He dusts and barely misses him. Very convenient. Lyn wanted to take that, actually. Has to come out. Happy exhuming the coil onto the ghoul, which means Lyn has the opportunity and misses it. Doesn't even get the item. Phenomenal play here by Happy. Lyn has gotten nothing achieved, nothing done. Double circlet, quite the investment. Not a big deal because it's Blade, right? That's what you're relying on. One more coil from downtown. And he makes it. Happy out of mana now. Trying to go for a surround here. There's a Windwalk and there's an Inbome. He's not going to use either one. He's just going to break out. Speed scroll down. He's going to get this. It's going to depend on a... Ooh, nice deny. Using that dagger out of Happy there. You gotta love it. And now Lyn's going to lick his wounds. He's going to go around. Happy keeping this Acolyte active on the map here. Apparently, he knows something about the positioning here. He's probably going to come down and check that the Blade Master is going back to his base. And he doesn't see him here.
A player's force is,
and now it's Happy, actually, on the offensive, with the ghouls going back to mine. T3 steadily on the way. The slaughterhouse has started. I'm sure we'll see a Lich queue up here sometime decently soon. The Sasquatch gets hexed by Lyn, and now the DK shows up, and he's going to have a coil in a little bit. Very inconvenient for Lyn here. I'm curious to see what he's going to do. Happy can play this perfectly. 68, 70. 3 mana short of an attempted steal. The Hex comes in just to be sure anyways. And Happy with a few skeletons, just doing damage, biding time. Doesn't want to give Lyn too much space, too much room. The double bestiary of the play, straight into the Wind Rider. Somehow Lyn makes this work, man. And you have to have a massive amount of respect for this. I think a lot of players try to do this online, on Champs and on BNet. And it looks easy. And at that skill level in these different brackets, it looks easy. And sometimes it could even be easy. But at this level, guys, it's very difficult to micro and maneuver this strategy. Makes me want to switch to Orc and start pumping this out. Truth be told. But Happy, well on his way to level 3. And Lyn's going to hit 2 here, probably on both heroes. He does this. It's going to pull him out. Bit of a difficult camp to creep. Looks like Happy's going to go for this
A
camp,
player's
potentially.
forces are under attack.
Lich is out now. No additional Rod and Achromacies were purchased that I'm aware of, unless he has Backpack, but I don't think so. So he's going to just go ahead and creep up this camp. Level 3 on the Death Knight's going to be secured. No reason to play that back. A Greater Heal is going to be a great item for him. And probably will inevitably even pick up a Wand and Negation soon. Sacrificial Pit goes down. T3 has been achieved. He's going to come back with a DK, giving the Lich some juicy XP. He's going to buy that orb. Possibly a wand. No wand. He's going to start that sacking of getting a shade out on the field so we can see exactly what Lyn's up to, when and where. It's Windwalk, so that's also going to come in handy as well. Fortified defenses reinforced coming in here, and Happy's timing pretty impeccable. We could see him cancel a burrow. Would be very nice indeed. As you can see, Lyn on 39 out of 41 supply. Happy 41 out of 50, creeping upwards. Only ghouls. So some are definitely going to die here. Has to range with these Wind Riders. They're super squishy. One ghoul's going to fall instantly. Second ghoul down now. Alchemist comes in third. Impeccable play here by Happy. The cancel on the burrow is very good. Supply blocked now. TC comes out. He's going to do some window shopping before this comes down. He starts the repair with a peon. Lyn playing very far forward with the Blade Master, trying to focus fire these ghouls back as best he can. And it's going to work for him for now. Big dust coming out. Keeping those Wind Riders alive. The Envenom Spear's proccing now too, and Fortified is complete, which is great. He can play a tricksy little game here, loading and unloading these peons, just making it very frustrating. He's just biding his time. He needs this burrow to finish, and finally it will come up. It was a little greedy for him to build it that far forward in the first place, if I'm being honest. So we'll have to see. And, yeah. Here we go. Destro's in the function now. Happy gonna creep up the expansion of Lyn. Lyn looking like he's just looking for Happy, and he finds him. So he knows where he is now. Happy gets away with murder, grabs the item and the chunky bit of XP there. Lyn gonna force him back. I think he knows a shade is on him. I wouldn't be surprised to see a dust sometime soon. And with unit walking of the shade, doesn't really reveal much at all either.
Forces are under attack.
And here comes Happy doing a great job creeping here. Alchemist working his way to level 2. Level 3 is going to be very good levels for Alchemist Lich. It's going to put an end to this. And usually Lyn goes a few Wind Riders and then he switches, grabs a Kodo, grabs some Raiders with Ensnare, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. And now he's going to go right into this Elder Shaman. It's a great item that this guy will produce. And it looks like Happy wants to try and chase down this Kodo Beast. He needs to provide the aura to this Lich, and he could catch up, but he's going to block with the DK. The Rabbit's even going to help out now. Could exhume a Nova on this if he really wants to, but no, decides not. And now that gives up the position of Lyn. So Lyn already backing out of this camp. A Windwalk, he can see him, and now Lyn's gonna know that there's a shade on him. Notice how Happy backed off after that first auto. He didn't want him to know that he could see him, it would seem, because he probably could have got a couple more autos off. Grabs the item there. Good God. Undead creeping with a couple Destros. Try Hero. So strong, right? And of course, the Blade Master strong as well. He's going to work back his way over here to finish off this camp. And look at Happy. He's just following him around, keeping him honest, creep jacking him, not letting him get too far away. You got to remember, Wind Rider is some of the fastest creeping units in the game. And because of that, has to be careful. Shadow not in a great position. Stuck behind the trees. I love the Garg in illusions coming in here. Wasting a bat. Destro's at full health. Now those going down. Huge stomp off goes by Lyn. Frost armor at choice. Keep in mind, there's a greater that can be passed at any time. It looks like Happy actually either used or sold the greater. And now an ensnare comes in. There's no TP. Happy in trouble. The Hex goes off. A quick purge cancels it. But the DK in trouble. He's going to go down to a nice Windwalk crit. And Happy in trouble indeed. Lyn with another bat, destroying the guards, ruling supreme. Now the Lich on the menu. Huge stomp comes off. This Lich is going to fall for sure. And now it's the BM. He has to be careful. He's going to range that army. No mana on any of the heroes, though. Has to be careful. Alchemist, what do you do? Lyn's still running Wind Riders back to the back. The Acid Bomb Tix is going to take that out. Chemical Rage going to be the way to escape, and he barely escapes with his life if he can range that Destroyer. And Happy gets absolutely dominated in that fight. Superior Micro, amazing crits by Lyn here. And Fire, thank you for the follow. Sorry I missed that one. Don't know what I was doing. Sorry about that. Happy's gonna creep this up. Quick Lich back. I'm actually shocked to see that he's just gonna slow higher back the DK. It's very rare Happy does that. He often buys back the hero, but now he knows he's short on army supply, and the orb is gonna come in huge handy here. He's getting greedy. He wants the Lich, and he's gonna get it. And I don't know, can Happy hold together this game? Lyn is absolutely dominating. I have to say, super impressive performance. If we see a level 3 TC, this is going to get nasty indeed. BM is going to get 4 very soon off this camp as well. Plus 21. Happy buys back the Lich, straight back into creeping again. Broke, busted, and can't be trusted. Not looking good for Happy at all. Pulls all the ghouls, and here comes Lyn, and I think this is going to be it. If Lyn gets a good engage here and Happy doesn't know what's coming, now Happy's going to see it. He knows what's going on. There's no TP, there's no way out, no invulns, no heal pots. And the level 4 blade. Now he knows. He also knows that there's a shade here. He's getting attacked, and he's going to go straight for the Destro. Coil is to no avail. Holy cow, Lyn is just tearing it up right now. Ghoul's gonna chase down this Raider. Windwalk. There's only one coil left, but it's not gonna matter. Throws one on the way out the door, and GG is called. Lyn is gonna pick up map number 1. Starbuck with the huge raid. Good God, man. Starbuck, just for Starbuck. Ah, let's go, guys. Let's go. Starbuck. Thank you for the raid. Hey guys, buckle up, okay? Because we're going in. We're flying in deep, okay? Now, I can't promise anything because they put a new patch out. For all I know, some of these games aren't going to work, and all we did was get one game out of it. But you know what? We're going to keep going. We're going to keep trying, okay? They have to come from behind because we're always ahead. All right? Let's get into it. Let's get into it.
They came from behind.
Let's go, guys. Let's go. All right? Okay, man. Okay. Lyn with a super convincing game one. Bucky, congrats, by the way. Loved watching your games. I always tune in. It's a good time. Let's see here. So Lyn gonna go up 1-0. Let's see if Fell Pit's gonna work. And hopefully we don't end up with an error here. Nope. And I love this too. I love that I have automatic updates, right? Are not enabled. So it's not supposed to update my game without permission. But it updates it anyways. Hey, good night, Bucky. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. Much love, dude. Absolute goat. So yeah, so the chances that we can watch any of those, I wanted to watch Aspect versus Cass as well. And now none of these are going to work, right? None of these are going to work. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, man. Let's see. What did we have? Fell Pit. We had Sunhoof Mesa. Three maps. Well, okay, so we had Sunhoof Mesa and Fell Pit. I thought I had those maps, and I'm scared to click in, right? I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. But hey, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go into Aspect versus Cass, and I think those could work. Life versus Fortitude we're gonna get into today. Those may or may not work. Let's see here. Aspect. Let's see if we can get this. Let's see if we can get this to work. It's Turtle Rock versus Cass. Nine. Welcome. Torridos, welcome. Okay, so Magic Gnome, I don't know if you guys know, but Magic Gnome is Cass. Aspect, a very good Night Elf player. Pretty top tier, I must admit. Pretty top tier. We'll see if these overlays are gonna kick in or not. See what we got here. Aspect is gonna be Night Elf. Cass, I don't have a player for, but we have but we do have Cravito now. Got his player card made, which will be nice. So we'll get right into it, guys. It's a best of series. This was a championship game for Yellow Cup Season 2 finals. Definitely some highlights in here. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll see what we can make work. And it's going to be a little bit difficult here because some of the overlays and everything. Thanks for sticking with me, guys. Shaney, thank you for the follow. 99, thank you for the follow. And Aspect's going to go straight in with the Demon Hunter here. And look at this interesting location here. They updated this so that Night Elves can actually tree creep some decent camps here. And he's going to go for the giant sea turtle camp. Everyone, if you're watching, if you're a Night Elf player, take notes. And in the bottom right corner, it's the blue human player. It is Cass. That's K-A-S. Not to be confused with C-A-S, which is a totally different player completely. And I would assume by how he's going here, he might end up doing this with like 4 militia. And sure enough, that's exactly what's going to happen. And no repair. He's going to have to attack his own tree. That's what he does. Demon going to take a bit of damage here. This is going to hold him back a little bit, but he didn't want to sacrifice a wisp on the repair here. He's got to eat a tree. Demon going to take a little bit of damage. That's going to help empty some of the moon wells. The 4 militia call is real. Sorry about that. Pretty standard opening by Cass here. And for the most part, he's a pretty standard player, whereas Cass is the most unstandard player in probably all of the Warcraft 3 community. And Claw is going to be a good drop there. Cass with the open base build, not afraid of any shenanigans. It's a 3-farm tech into a blacksmith, no tower. We'll see if that changes in the later stages of the game. Nice spread here by Aspect. And he's coming in now, and this is a very, very strong push, I have to say. With only a 2-archer opening, there's the 3rd archer. Should be a 4th archer on the way. And there is. They're a little bit late, tiny bit. Not a whole lot, but it was because of how long it took him to creep that camp. If he could get this is a big deal. He needs the last hit, and he gets it, and the item. Very ideal. Needs to go for the archers if he's going to stay here at all. Needs to be sharp on the denies as well. Can't let him get that water ellie, but he does. And that's a disaster. Demon Hunter going to get power leveled here.
Are under attack.
He's going to be back with the archers now. 2.5 on the Archmage. He's going to go in, probably sell a TP, maybe buy a circlet, possibly buy boots. Only boots, keeps the TP. Very interesting. Arcane Vault up behind, wants to save some of these units. He's running. He didn't even take a lot of damage, if I'm being honest. It's pretty good for him. A Wisp, Deados, giving up nothing here. Nice play by Aspect. Up to 5 archers now. Very interesting. Huntress Hall in the back. 30 seconds left on that. Tree's going to uproot. 20 seconds left on the tech, which means there's going to be a Naga hire here. An interesting choice to creep this green. Aspect in the middle. He's going to head on the offensive here, and he's looking for him with this Wisp. He's kind of knows that he's got to be somewhere around here. I wouldn't doubt it if Aspect decides to creep this instead. A little bit of evasion creeping here. Only one rifleman out. He sees the Wisp movement with the other rifle. He might even militia call here. Lots standing around. Almost level 3. Could hit a sweet timing here if he goes into the main of Aspect. Aspect's gonna pick up level 3 though. And it looks like he hands the boots and claws off to the Naga. He does have that TP. It looks like Cass really couldn't decide what he wanted to do there. He hired a Fire Lord. He'll probably creep this and then hit with the spawns, the excess spawns, if he can get away with it. Aspect gonna head back to creep a little more defensively. Probably creep the consumable camp with this AOW if he can pull it. Wisp is well aware of what Cass is doing now. We'll keep our eyes on that as well. Level 3 on the AM is good things. Now he's gonna play back and try and let this Fire Lord get some XP. Trying to pull this into the Ancient of War. Those pesky gargantuan sea turtles. The AI on the attack is always really annoying. Needs to be careful. Doesn't want to lose that AOW. And he's going to. That's actually not good. Having that AOW is a big deal when it comes in. Invuln, not ideal, but definitely going to help out. And I would say that Cass is in a great position here, actually. He's going to regen up, which is going to save some mana on these priests. And he kept all the footmen alive from the early game, which is actually quite impressive. Needs to be careful with this rifle. And needs to micro the rifle. That rifle is going to get cooked. Demon needs to be careful. Incinerate, plugging away. Aspect in trouble. A rifle for a TP potentially. Gets it off. Now he's going to go in, try to pick off some of these archers. Only one lore is finished. Second lore is about done. 45 seconds until T3. And this timing is going to be nice. And oh my goodness. Look what we have here, boys. The boys are being called. And this timing push is going to absolutely crush. It's going to absolutely crush, man. I'm telling you right now, one boy to another. It's gonna be good. Darting down the Moonwells. Wisp coming out. They're gonna try and deado on these water elementals. Needs to just right-click this Demon Hunter to force him back. I'm not positive about that, but he's gonna lose the mana anyway, so I understand what he's doing here. He's gonna be an unsummon on that water ele, not the end of the world. He's building a very, very forward tower. You usually don't see one that forward, but remember, there's no AOW, no fear of any sort of siege equipment. He's gonna rely on bears, but bears is still 30 seconds away, and then he'll only have 2 of them. And I just don't think that's gonna be enough. The focus fire is gonna be real. Cass sitting on 49 out of 50 food. Aspect only on 30 food. It's a disaster. A scroll of healing is probably gonna have to be used sooner than later. Needs to buy time. Only 130 HP now. And things are not looking good for Aspect at all in this position. He's not even attacking with these peasants. He's just sitting there. Needs to make some room for himself. Microing even the footman. It's the last one alive. He's just replacing it with better and better units. And now 2 bears are out, and Aspect decides that it's time to try and push this out. Orc Lightning coming out. Is going to get himself a rifle kill. Big invuln used. Another rifle. Perfect little pro blocks there with the water elemental. Rifle dies anyways. 1 priest down, 2 priests down, archer down. But Aspect down to 24 supply, and now the demon won't be able to come back out for a while. Can pick up 1 heal pot, but it's not going to be enough. The arcane tower providing additional support, making sure there's no mana anywhere. Picks up a cheeky little peasant kill. But I'm going to say that it's safe to say this is too far gone. Cass with a very nice push here. Cheeky little rejuve. But if you can't get to these casters, there's not going to be any hope. And now killing all of the Moonwells is going to ensure that he's supply stuck. 1 more bear gets queued up in the back. You got 1 bear, 1 archer, 2 heroes, and a dream. Demon Hunter's not even level 5. Might pick up another rifle. And yeah, this Fire Lord just pegging away. He's gonna overextend here. He has a staff. He can use it. But what does it all mean? The demon's gonna go down. And that's gonna be GG. Cass gonna pick up game number 1. And a beautiful game it was. Cheers to that. And Cass is going to go up 1-0. I like the creep route of Aspect, but I think it could have been a little bit cleaner there, if I'm being honest. And just a little bit cleaner. Came down to a base race, Big Mark. That's what it was, right? Came down to a base race, dude. And, of course, now with a new patch out, with a new patch out, it is going to be detrimental to overlays and everything else, right? So you guys got to bear with me, man. It is what it is, right? These sort of things happen. But all we can do is the best with what we have, right? And it was even working on the first one. It's just not working now. And yeah, it's probably not going to upgrade either. Next map is going to be Northern Isles. I wouldn't be shocked to see like some sort of Warden play shenanigans out of Aspect. But let's go ahead and get into game number 2, and we'll see what they're cooking up here. Cass up 1-0 in the series thus far. We're gonna have to update some player profiles for these guys. Cass only recently getting re-enveloped into the scene. He's a player back in the day. He's back now. He's been back playing a lot of 2 versus 2s lately, actually, if anything. And it's looking like a third farm's going up, so it's going to be maybe a 3 into 5 or a 4 into 5 expo. And he's pushing back this wisp. And it looks like he actually might creep the expo, but where's that other militia? 4 militia creeping this is not advisable. Little bit of a greedy opener, but perfect job on the ensnare onto the footman, and he's still even close enough to DPS. Double water elemental is going to be very nice, actually. So Cass finding a way to make this work, and I actually really like it. He's even going to clean this up, and lo and behold, out of aspect, we do have a warden. She would have loved to have a greater mana, but it's going to be an invuln. Could pick up an extra couple of cheeky kills here in the early game. He's going to pump here. Ancient of Wonders at the north, another Moonwell. He can definitely adapt into multiple different styles here. And it's going to be warden for Cass. Or so for aspect, I'm sorry. And he hasn't picked his second ability yet, so it could be Blink, could be Shadow Strike. He's gonna kind of situationally prepare for what that's gonna be. And the Expos is building, and losing 1 single worker, not the end of the world, especially with the 4 militia creep.
Town is under siege.
And he's gonna continue to do damage here. He's even gonna cut this off. Now the archer's coming from behind. This could be very, very pesky. And he needs to be aware that this can get canceled, especially with the level 2 warden. Gets pro-blocked by the frog. But yeah, he has to switch that one from the tower over to this. This is gonna be a cancel. Cass, uh-oh, the 5th one comes in barely. And he's gotta cancel it. And it's gonna burn a TP. Nice hide. And the TP is definitely the right call. Now he can come right back and do this again if he's careful about which direction. And now he's up to 4 archers. And this is why whenever I play versus Warden, sometimes what I'll do is actually research defend prior to tech. But Cass right now, very lumber starved, only on 20 lumber. And he stops the repair. And I think he's stopping the speed build because he does indeed want to start researching defend. But has to be careful, because if he loses these footmen, defend isn't going to mean anything. And Fan and Knives just absolutely shreds footmen, right? And I understand the feeling of needing to pressure and keep this warden on level 2 and not level 3, right? But if you're losing footmen for it, it's not worth it. You're going to make him way too strong. And now the AM, he has Ring of Regen, which is great. He can afford to lose some health and push the issue. But here's the problem. You're losing your creeping ability. You're losing your map presence now with those footmen. And really what you need to do is be annoying. You just need to be a threat. And sadly, he lost 2-3 footmen there, which is really going to affect his ability in the mid game, in the early mid game. Archer count at 5 is super deadly, especially with them as healthy as they are. Warden sitting just off level 3. He can creep literally 1 item and be done. Arcane's coming up. Old Mate in the chat. Welcome, Old Mate. Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well. I was just your way the other day, actually. I had a layover in Australia, of all things. I was in New Zealand for a while. A nice trip. Picked up some kangaroo jerky while I was in Australia. No, probably some people not happy about that, but hey, I'll try anything twice. Scout tower gonna come up. And he's building these towers before tech, and I don't like that at all. He needs to be teching. His tech is already pretty severely delayed, and he's about 60, 70 lumber shy of even beginning. With a level 3 warden with level 2 fan of knives coming in, is not gonna be good at all. And honestly, this early, I like the double arcane instead of the double guard. In the mid game, I'd say double guard tower, single arcane. Top tier players are always bringing anti-magic shield, invulns, other stuff like that make it very hard to force the warden out. And they're usually good at conserving their mana. But look at this fan of knives on these footmen. Nice deny by the creeps there. And even the creeps working against aspect for a second there. No dust. We're still way too far away from level 3. And this is what I was saying. With no defend and not keeping your footmen alive, you could run into some serious, serious problems. Leon in the chat. What's up, Leon? And I'm sure that Cass could only hope for a game like Leon. If you guys didn't check out Leon's game versus Jens, go watch it right now, dude. Go watch it right now. And wear a diaper, because you're going to shit yourself. Okay? Absolutely phenomenal, top tier game. I think it's the best game of 2026 thus far. And it's going to be really hard to top, man. I'm not going to give any spoilers. Okay, guys? I don't give spoilers. All right? Zero spoilers on this channel. You just got to go watch it for yourself, all right? Okay? You go watch it. But for now, he forces the Warden back, and actually that's a pretty good job considering you're only 2.5, but 2.5 ain't gonna be good enough. Lumber upgrade coming in, even masonry, and I think that's a misplacement of resources, no offense. I don't think masonry is the call. I don't think masonry at this point in time is very relevant. I could be wrong, and I could get proven wrong, but you know, you're sitting on 700 lumber. I guess you can afford to do it, right? What the fuck? Did this guy just hit the marketplace in exchange for lumber or what? What's going on? Did he just type in a cheat code? What's happening here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, there you go. Half of your supply is on woodworkers. I guess that'll do. That'll do. But hey, Aspect puts up a counter expo of his own, and you hate to see that. With no scouting and a lack of a level 3 Archmage, is very difficult to be able to cancel that. So the early game is really a testament. And some people will see something like this and go, oh, see, Night Elf OP. But really, it comes down to that early game, those micro moments and that decision making. Really could have been a lot better. Zeppelin gets purchased. This is going to be just as much to avoid the Warden as to save workers. It starts heading across the map, and you might regret that, Cass, because the Warden's coming in. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And grabs the item. An absolute disaster. Oh, my God. Yeah, pick up that 1 footman. That'll do the trick. He's gonna staff back. He's gonna get full life up. He's getting ready to saturate this expansion. And I gotta say, guys, it's not looking good. The Dryads come in and even pop shot the Zeppelin. Now getting zoned, and now he'll pick up 1 more footman. Cass gonna hang around to try and deny. What's the point? Doesn't get it. Oh, man. Cass was such a clean, nice game 1. Steps into game 2, and uh-oh. We got a single Sanctum. We got slow on the way. Double Sanctum, sorry. A double Sanctum rifle. And usually, look, guys, this is my opinion. And if Leon's still in the chat, he can correct me if he feels I'm wrong. But usually you don't go rifles caster into Warden when you have a bad early game, okay? This is a strategy you do when you have a great early game and you keep the Warden low and you get some cancels on the tech maybe. You kill a few early archers, and there's this timing where the Night Elf can be very weak and the scaling of Fan of Knives is not high enough yet to where you can really abuse a good 60-70 60-70 food tower push. Level 5 Warden with a greater heal, a greater invuln, double pendant of energy, 560 mana. More mana on that Warden than HP on this Archmage. It's not a good look, guys. And now what you're gonna see is what this army does right here. It hurts my soul, man. These are the games where you go, yeah, dude, Warden, patch this thing, right? But it's in my opinion, it's just the wrong strategy choice versus how this map has played out thus far, and that's greedy. Level 1, I guess. Time the cooldown just right. Another AOW gonna get in the south position, and I wouldn't be shocked to see a Panda higher, since this is a very nice, fast level 5 Warden was pre 10 minutes, I believe. The Expo is up and running. I don't think it ever got scouted. I suppose it could be assumed by the lack of early bears in the midfield here. I don't think Mastery is quite done yet. Cass gonna move into position to creep this center camp, and he's gonna have to buy some heal scrolls as soon as he can. He needs it. He has the money for it. Sobe Mask, amazing drops for the MK here. And here comes the Warden. Smells something. Something is amiss. And Warden doesn't want to get too greedy. Cass is going to push in here. The caster count, not quite right. Needs double heal scroll. Minimum. Minimum. If you don't have double heal scroll... Oh my god! Cass thinks this is the game! Cass is bringing the boys! Cass, you filthy, filthy dog! A bolt down on this Warden isn't the end of the world. Quick rejuve. Cass gonna set up shop here. I'm telling you right now, double heal scroll. We'll see if it's enough. He feels like this is the timing, but 4 bears already and a level 5 Warden. It's a lot, guys. Holy cow, it's an absolute massacre. Triple kill on the workers instantly, fighting for a good position for the next fan of knives gonna come in. Bears are running the wrong way. The attack move not on point. Bears running the wrong direction, need to make full contact. No rejuves, another fan of knives, and he's got to get back now. Cass picks 1 bear, Cass picks 2 bears. Should probably build a vault. He'll take out this Expo, which is actually quite impressive. Only used 1 scroll of healing. MK out of mana now. Will have 1 bolt in the future. And this Warden gonna get deep. Another fan of knives, but it's a war of attrition. Needs to get better position. There's has a greater. MK almost dies. Getting forced back. Now Shadow Strike used. Second scroll of healing, and now all the heal scrolls are done, and you're gonna see what that means. Triple kill on the rifle, level 6. And I think Aspect is playing this perfect. Doesn't need to get greedy. This is the thing that Moon does a lot. Engage, heal from behind. Don't overly commit to the heal. He's still saturated. And a little game of tug of war, but keep in mind now, no more heal scrolls. And a Clarity is running. Anti-magic shell. Avatar of Vengeance gonna come in. MK's gotta be careful. Oh my god, the quantity of bears. Beautiful TP out by Cass. Holy Night Elf army, huh? 1-1 bears. Every single archer from the early game still alive. The power of this regen scroll not to be underestimated here. It's very nice, but now he's heading in a direction that if he gets caught with no TP and no heal scroll, that's just GG. I would have liked to see him sprint to the middle to try and get 1 more heal scroll. If he thinks he's going to compete in this game at all any longer, that's really what needs to happen. And now look, Aspect's going to know exactly where he is. And look, Aspect smells blood in the water. He's going to head straight across, and Cass greedily going for the red. And I think this is a game-ending decision. No heal scrolls, no TP. Ruh-roh, Raggy. And I think right about now, Cass realized that he done fucked up. Oh my god, it's gonna be ugly. He's getting some chances to heal. Watch this blink into the backfield here. Could be very possible. Bears need to get up front and start making connection, and they are. He's gonna use this anti-magic shell potion right here to dodge. He was trying to bait it out. Now he's going for the Warden, but the Bears are making full contact. MK is gonna go down. Huge fork. And that's gonna be it, guys. There's no way. And now he can't even escape. Dryad's dragging it out. AM's gonna go down too. GG is called. An Aspect gonna pick up a very convincing game number 2. And so far, both games looking pretty one-sided, I have to admit. Pretty one-sided indeed, huh, boys? Yeah, definitely. Definitely one-sided. I mean, guys, this is what happens when you go try and attack with early footmen into a level 3 Warden with 5 archers and no defend. Holy shit.
Everybody knows you never go full retard.
What do you mean?
Check it out. Dustin Hoffman, Rain Man, look retarded, act retarded, not retarded. Count two picks, cheated cards. Autistic, show, not retarded. You got Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump. Slow, yes, retarded maybe, braces on his legs, but he charmed the pants off next to him and he won a ping pong competition. That ain't retarded. He was a goddamn war hero. Right. You know any retarded war heroes? You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
All right, guys, we're going to get into game number 3. Series is tied up 1-1. And we've got an Archmage standard out of Cass. Very standard player, as I said before. And he's going to go direct expansion? No, he is actually going to do this. Not the best pull here. This is trouble. He waits for the purge. Gets this out, but one lightning shield could end his day here. And in the middle, it looks like we have a hero hire. It's going to be a Beastmaster play. And when you go against something like Beastmaster as human, if you're still going to expo, now a great thing to do is just go one base, and Rifle Caster or even Double Sanctum can be good. You need lots of dispels. And it looks like that even might be what Cass is considering. But if he's going to go level 3 fast creep route, yeah, there it is. So he checks out. He was probably going to go Expo. That's why he had the triple farm. He sees Beastmaster. He's going to go one base. He might even go into T3. We'll have to see. Nice steal by Cass there. Very beautiful. Keeping the Beastmaster low is the goal, as well as stealing a little bit of XP. Now Brilliance is ticking. And you gotta love that. I'm gonna get this bear down, but he has to play it a little safer than that. Doesn't want to take too much damage on the footman here. I'm gonna battle it out over this creep for a little bit. Second bear gets summoned. The tech well underway for Aspect now. And there's a nice kill. Beastmaster gonna have to Moonwell up. Crystal Ball. There's no... That might come into effect, or he might sell it. I gotta be honest, if I was him, I would just sell it. There's no wonders quite yet, so he can't run any clarities. He's probably gonna build one sometime soon. Ancient of War in a bit of a greedy position here. And Cass needs to be careful. Once again, 5 archers, and guys, I have to say, you can't be engaging into this with footmen. It's very, very difficult, especially with Beastmaster. He's gonna pick up an archer for his trouble. Oh, that's a disaster. To not get that archer kill is a really big deal. But picking up that bear is nice. Every little bit of XP counts. He's gonna have to build a vault behind this to save some of these footmen, and he really is gonna end up needing defend for sure. I'll be interested to see what the level 2 ability from Aspect is. I miss the days of Hawk. Who's with me? Remember when people would go the Hawk level 3 and it would just like chain lightning zap stuff down, like harassing in the back of bases? I don't know. I always thought it was cool. It's nighttime, so a little bit out of micro for Aspect to save all of these archers. And the Huntress Hall is going down, but I still don't see the wonders. T2 well underway here. In about 5 seconds, we'll have the second hero. Should be an MK. We'll see. Arcane Vault going down. Like I said, he needs to regen all of these footmen. And he's going into rifles now, so he doesn't want defend. A little bit of a worse of both worlds, if I'm being honest with you. But he's going to go single Sanctum into rifles. Rifle Caster is the choice. Priest Rifle Caster is of choice against a Beastmaster for sure. He's trying to drag this into the AOW. It's just the creeps are not cooperating with him. Now he's gonna get the clean off here, and he's gonna come in. He's probably gonna reveal what Cass is doing. Cass gonna go for the Merc camp of his own.
A player's forces are,
and he actually goes Naga. So no solo Beastmaster here. I wonder if that's a response to the Rifle Caster human 1 base or not. I don't know, but Beastmaster not going to be on level 3 for a while. Archmage going to get level 3 here any second. If he breathes on a creep wrong, that'll be good. MK is about to come out. Priests are pumping. More farms going down. Cass on a nice healthy 42 supply. He's going to push his way towards
Players'
56.
forces are under attack.
And T3 well underway, and the Ancient of Wonders double lore coming up. And with the position of Cass right now, I don't think there's going to be any chance for a cancel unless he starts booking it. Put some turbo jet engines on. And Aspect going to micro this with the Archer. And it gets a little bit of extra damage in. Needs to be careful not to deny. He'll move him back. Level 3 on the Beastmaster now. Very nice. A double lightning shield. That's pesky. He's going to grab his item. Kind of getting stiff for items here is Aspect. And now Cass going to go for the juicy mid-camp. He's going to play back. He wants that level 2 Stormbolt ASAP. Health Stone. Very nice. MK has a habit of getting targeted in the front and forced back. That's really going to come into handy. I love the militia play on this. Frost Armor always going to slow you down significantly. Here, the Wisp of Aspect is going to come up and check the potential expo timing. And I'm wondering if he's going to float to T3 at any point in time. We're at 49 food, and he's going to start researching Dispel. There's 1, 2, 3 priests. Perfect amount of priests on the field. He's going to play back the AM again. Going to pick up that nice and juicy experience. Archmage coming back in, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe he did the math on this, and he knows he's going to get level 3. Look at that. Hey, man. Math, good unit.
Players' forces are under attack.
Aspect doing a great job creeping up. Sobe mask. Oh, my goodness. It's a thing of beauty. That's one fat, tanky boy, and he's even going to have more mana. More and more mana. Now, this ought to be interesting here, because as he creeps this, I wouldn't be shocked to see Aspect come down to creep it as well. And the boys are going to have to be called if that's the case. Now, Cass has enough to fight. Aspect really does not. He's a bit low on everything. And it looks like Aspect just going to go back and lick his wounds. Whoa, pulls a 180 all of a sudden. Very interesting movement here. He was going to pull it with the Berserker, but lo and behold, oh, crap, that's a lot of blue. Gonna polish that off. Well on his way to level 4 on both heroes now. 1 forward AP, and this is how you have to play it. Getting that early AP up for this timing is pristine. And we have mastery in 2 seconds. So he's officially thwarted the 1 base timing push, and he's hanging out here thinking it's coming. And I actually love this play by Cass. He's gonna go straight back into creeping. Now, he is gonna have to take the red. What I would love to see out of this is a break off of a footman. I really would like to see 1 break off of a footman and cruise down here and try and get the timing for when Aspect wants to move out. And Aspect's so sure that the push is coming that Cass has ran all the way across the map and has even pulled the red camp. And he's just now scouting with the bear. And oh man, this is going to cost Aspect dearly. Claws plus 12. I mean, every bit helps, right? There's better items you could get as a human player, I think, but there's worse too, am I right? Now, the interesting part here is that Cass will have to go straight for the base, which will prevent Aspect from creeping the red. And then Cass will know that the red is left, but it looks like he wants to pick up another heal scroll. Plenty of priests here, but he's on a timer and he's hanging out. So now it looks like Aspect is going to get to secure this creep, which is kind of a big deal. I'd just go ahead and turn those guys into bears. There's really no reason not to. I don't know about the double rejuve call there, but oh my goodness. It's a true shot aura. And Aspect has everything he needs now to take a good fight. The boys are coming across the map. And it's going to be a TP in. Let's stay focused. I'm going to back out a little bit so we can see everything going on. One building going to go down. Now the boys are here. I'd reposition them. He's going to have to build a shop in the back. That's a nice, healthy amount of priests, though. And he needs to fight in this choke. This is a beautiful choke for Cass. And yeah, Aspect realizes a little too late that it's not good for him. Bears getting trapped in the back. 3-4 Bears not going to be able to connect. But now Aspect pushing forward. 0 mana left on the Beastmaster. He takes his own mana away by all those Wisp Deados. I don't think he realized that. Heal Scroll used on Aspect's side. And he needs to kite a little better, and there's no Sorks, by the way. Heal Scroll used for cast now. MK needs to be careful. He has a Greater and some mana. The peons doing work. Now Cass trying to back up. Still no vault. Still no towers. Beautiful staff. Crazy save there. Gonna cast a rejuve on an already... I think that might have been a misclick there. And now starting the scout tower is so important. That could already be up and upgraded right now. One breaker goes down. Level 4 on the Naga. MK still has a Greater. No fear there. Invuln used on the Beastmaster. But it's looking pretty bleak now for Aspect. But look how many bears. If he can bide his time and wait for all these bears to heal up, I think he's got a shot. Still no sorcerer. The first sorceress. Second sorceress is about to meet up. But this is a big deal. These Sorks are going to allow Cass to kite. Should just finish off this Huntress Hall now. More clarities. I love how patient Aspect is being, and patience is the name of the game. No hurry. He needs more bears. I wouldn't even fight with this. I would wait, but he's getting anxious about this Moonwell. He's already blocked 49 out of 50 supply. Beautiful staff so far, but it's got to translate into some kills and some pushes. Bears making pretty good contact, and boom, just like that, the Arcane Tower is up. Level 5 Beastmaster, though, and he needs to repair. No repairs. He's going to lose an Arcane for free, and that's a disaster. There could be a double Arcane, and it was never focusing on the Beastmaster. Nice little choke here for Cass. Needs to micro out of his own way. Rifle's a little bulky here. And now the slow trap coming in. Nice staff. Ooh, needs to pick up that Berserker. Very nice. And now the Huntress Hall should go down. I don't know. He's not. It feels like he's not focus firing anything. And he wants the Moonwell because there's still juice in it. Uses it for a bear. Oh, the misclick. That's not the best. Rejuve cast. Aspect seeming to hold on. He doesn't have a lot left. But it is a best of 5. Doing the best with what he has. He's done a great job keeping these archers alive the entire game. Beastmaster getting closer and closer to level 6, surprisingly, and these bears need to get in and make contact. And this is not where you want to pull him to. There's no more Arcane Towers alive. Need to be careful with the MK as well. There's no more heal. Huge Fork Lightning. Double kill on the rifle. Triple kill on the rifle. Has Aspect done it? Is he pushing Cass out? Needs to be careful. Another huge bolt comes down. He's going really deep. Needs to be careful. Naga should have just targeted the MK. But he wants the units. 1 priest down. 2 priests down. Rifle down. And Cass just plummeting in supply. 43 supply now. And Aspect's bear population is getting alarming.
Forces are under attack.
And he's gonna need Blizzard, and he's gonna need heal scrolls. And he's gonna need 20 more pop. And he's gonna need at minimum triple, quadruple Sork. If he thinks he's gonna contend with this army now. And Aspect didn't just hold that off. He's in a great position. His Naga's almost level 5. Beastmaster almost level 6. And dare I say, we might see a level 6 Beastmaster here. Cass gonna go down and see that the red is already crept, meaning there's only greens left on the map. And 2,500 gold left in both mines, respectively. Pretty even there. So that means the trades have been pretty even as well. And we'll have to see. They're creeping up. Really wants a level 5 MK. And he'll be able to get it if he gets 1 or 2 more greens. Should be a dispel on this raging. There's really no reason not to. There it is. Grabs it. Very nice. And now Aspect needs to know that he needs to be on the warpath. Good God. 3-6. 7-8 bears. Yikes. That bear pop be popping, let me tell you. And 0-0 upgrades. Really need to see 1-1 at this point, but it is 1 base after all. Here comes the roar, and that's going to be the last thing stolen for a while if that's on autocast. Really need to be able to micro that better for the steals. Now, all the boys could be called to support, but he really needs that blizzard. He really needs that blizzard, and he needs slow. Rifle behind enemy lines gets picked real fast. And a Sork dies without casting a single soul, and that's the only Sork I think Aspect might have done it. There's no heal scroll. The bears are pummeling forward. And there's just so much Night Elf here. Level 6. Beastmaster. And there's not a chance in hell to turtle. And Aspect not only holds off, but does a great job. What a comeback there. It looked bleak for a while. He played it perfectly. Absolutely perfectly. Aspect goes up 2-1 in this best of 10. Best of 10. Best of 5. Best of 40. Next map going to be Springtime. And Springtime, an exceptionally deadly map for human against a player like Aspect. And I'll tell you why that is, okay? I will. I'll tell you why. Let's go ahead and head over to the Situation Room. All right. I know what you're thinking. Sunshine, what do you mean against a player like Aspect? Well, here's the thing. This map is really good for early Merc camp creeping and pushes. And if you're a human player who opts to try and do a fast expo on this map, you can get punished super hard. Players like Moon and Lawlight have just about perfected it. Now, every once in a while, it's easy to also put a little hidden expo here, or even here if you're Night Elf, and walk it on over. So it's an easy counter expo. You've got lots of Merc pressure. It's also a great hero hire map that if you decide to direct expo, so you go expo first camp, the hero can almost meet you there at the same time if you're hero hiring. So it could be Panda, it could be Beastmaster, it could be, Sonic does stuff like Firelord, can be really strong. Or you can just creep Merc camp conservatively, either here or here, and then just push with a Berserker and a Priest, and you've got a lot of T1 pressure that's exceptionally hard. Now, as a human player, if you don't direct expo, and you opt to go, like, say, green into middle into expo for a level 3 camp, your timing lines up with their timing, and then you end up not being able to expo, and your tech's super delayed. So let's get into this next map. It's map number 4 in this best of 5. An Aspect already on match point, so let's see what he brings. in the bottom right corner. Down one map, and he's got to kind of reverse sweep this if he's going to have a chance here. It's the blue human player. It is Cass. Playing under the alias Magic Gnome. No shenanigans here. Once again, Archmage first, tried and true standard. And in the top left player, not afraid to call some audibles. It's going to be a Demon Hunter first play, and this is what I was talking about. Straight into this mercenary camp creep. Can be super deadly. It's going to be single archer pull. And we'll have to see, because this Archmage position could allude to creeping this first, or he could go direct expansion. Third farm is started right now. A little bit late, I must say. A lot a bit late, actually. Looks like maybe he was considering going to farm tech and quickly checks out of it all of a sudden. It's going to be a nice quick deado out of this wisp here. Already missing another extra 50 mana on this Archmage. And love waiting for the ensnare to come off, but not the cleanest pull. Archmage already taking some damage. And this getting cleaned up by an immolation creep here. See what item aspect gets. Now it is 3 farm, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be expansion, but it is very strong. Pendant energy going to be it, and that's not the best at all.
A player's forces are under attack.
And looks like indeed he's going to go straight to the expansion. And look at the wisp from Aspect heading across the map. Now he only got a priest for now. We will see a berserker hire here shortly. The tech has started. And he's confirmed that there's expo play. So now will Aspect go straight over and try and do some damage? That's the question. Healing up with that priest is good. The berserker could seal some fate here. I expect to see a TP cell, actually. But I've been wrong before. Let's see. He buys dust and sells it. Sells the TP. It's going to be a Burzy and some boots.
Forces are under attack.
Burzy. And he's moving in without the attack force. And Cass greedily doesn't stand in a position where he can see what's coming, and this is going to be a repeat of Northern Isles. This is going to be a cancel. Getting punished. This is not allowed, guys. That is super painful for Cass. And level 3 on the Archmage is good, but at what cost?
A player's forces are under attack.
Priest gets away with his life. He might have to deny his own. Beautiful blocks out of the footman here. And he's going to have to hide behind this. Shenanigans. Threads the needle. Loses him anyways. Yikes, man. Cancels like that cost you so much. Look at this. He's just now building it back. He's got some lumber. The macro has stayed real. And now there's going to be a brutal counterattack out of Cass. And I got to be honest, as a human in this position, I wouldn't mind if you sold your TP here. Selling your TP actually could do you wonders. He does need the boots. Huntress all coming up. 20 seconds. Tree Life going to be done, and a Naga going to be hired here. Has to be careful. He's definitely on a timer. Has to be careful about how much damage this Archmage takes. If he gets a cancel... This is game ending if he gets this canceled. And he's even going to pick up an Ice Troll Priest. Oh, goodness. Where are the wisps? Got to come repair. Uh-oh. Oh, man. I've been here a million times. When you see those wisps coming over like that, it's not a good feel. And now the Naga could catch this Archmage. Nope. No chance. Gonna go for the footman. Better call anyway. Uh-oh, a little bit of ADD there. And it's probably gonna hand off those boots as well. Expo's up and running now. But the tech is late. We need a tech right now. Now. We need that tech. Uh-oh. What are we doing? Why are we making another footman? I think Cass feeling the pressure to desperately hang on. Beautiful attempt at a deny, but his positioning not the best here. And now a tech comes in almost 2.5 moons late. That's very bad. And now with the Naga Burzy Archer, this is what I'm talking about. He is going to get picked apart. His footmen are going to die. His demon can just go run back, heal, and staff back to the army. Once this water elemental is gone, map control will completely be in the favor of Aspect. Blacksmith coming up. He needs a little bit better of a Sim City. There comes the vault. Usually building it in a little bit more conservative location is nicer. Lumber mill a bit late as well, I have to say.
Players' forces are under attack.
Just a little bit of macro issues here for Cass. Both players gonna just creep up their respective sides of the map, and it looks like Cass feels like he's a little bit gold heavy. Massive investment to pick up an Ogre Mauler. And the creeping of Aspect is on point for sure. Naga getting stacked. +6 already with some gloves of haste. All she needs. T3 about 35 seconds away for Aspect.
A player's forces are under
T2 35 seconds away. And I love the Sim City here by Cass. Needs 30 more seconds for at least one tower to get up. And you're gonna need a guard tower in each base to defend versus the Dryads for sure. Aspect also known for Zeppelin play, so should be concerned about that in this game because your Zeppelin is just a short jaunt from the expo here. Kind of like Twisted Meadows and other maps of its sort. And now he's going to staff back. T3's done. He's going to pick up his orb.
A player's forces are under attack.
And a push is coming, and he might find Cass here, creeping this potentially. He doesn't see the rally point. A scout tower could get canceled as well. Oh, and he sees him. And now you probably want to pre-call militia right here. I'd already be calling militia. It doesn't matter if he's dedicating into this or not. You need to sandwich the back door here. And Double Sanctum coming up. He's going to secure this kill and a Ring of Regions. Very nice. But now what? Loses a rifle for it. Ooh, at the cost of a Dryad. Not too bad. 300 gold about to go down the drain. And that Ogre Mauler gets denied by the creeps. Very lucky indeed, but 4-3. Aspect has a very strong hero composition this game. Can Cass's macro save him? He has nothing. Literally nothing. He has a Burzy and a Priest. 49 supply. He's ready to push to 80 whenever, but he doesn't have the resources. Needs to bank. Needs to buy time. Oh, AOW way out of whack. And look at what I said. And there it is. Immolation. Needs to take care of this Zeppelin. And there's no TP. Oh my God. Is Aspect throwing? It's going to be a very hard engage no matter what. But he's also splitting here. Okay, no more towers left to kill the Zeppelin. Oh my God. The Burzy needs to stand for. Ah! Don't get blocked. Fork Lightning secures the kill. But keep in mind, if this goes down, Aspect is stuck in here. The game is Aspect's to lose right now. He's doing great economic damage. All the towers are dead. Crazy hero levels 4.5 and almost level 4, and he can stay here for a long time. But if this gets killed, he's gonna throw the game. Oh no. Aspect just threw the game. Aspect throwing hard. And the boys are called. Boys have never been stronger. Let's go, boys. Oh my God, surround on the demon. Greater needs to be used. And he has the staff as well. He's gonna staff back into his own army. Rejuve cast. Oh my God. Oh my God. Has Cass just done it? This battle seemingly lasting forever. The position of Aspect is amazing, but now everything deep red. It's two heroes versus the world, and the staff was used, and he has the preservation. He's gonna use it, but what does that mean for the army? Uh-oh. Oh my God. Aspect had this game won. GG, no re, completely over. And the throw of the century, the cooldown on the Zeppelin is there. And somehow Aspect gets out. No! I can't decide, but I say that was way worse for Aspect, and I don't think that the hero levels was worth it. On 45 supply now, doesn't want to break. Double bear, he knows the drill. We need more bears. Demon with like no items, man. And now Cass is gonna free creep this red for sure. Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Needs to play back this AM. We need the MK juiced. But he's nervous about how long it's gonna take. Aspect still licking wounds, but look at this. And this is what I was saying that last game. Cass needs Sorks. He needs Blizzard. Once the bear count gets this high, you cannot just engage like it's another day in the neighborhood. This ain't Mr. Rogers, man. Know what I mean? Sork gonna go down, needs to be careful. 6 bears is a lot. And he's going in deep. Casters out of position. Double pre-skill on the menu. Anti-magic shield can't be storm bolted, can't be slowed. Level 5 demon. Oh my God, he's getting picked apart. The Naga! The Naga! Dies right before the pickup on Holy Aura. Paying dividends. Heal scroll used. Oh my God. Oh my God, the demon level 5! Holy cow! Gets saved last second. Bears dying left and right now. And that boy is thick. MK storming forward. Another double bear kill. Level 5 Archmage. And that's it. Hope and a prayer, man. There's only a demon! The demon! GG! Cass somehow finds a way. The game was over. In the back of the base. Holy cow, what a game, huh? What a game. Let me tell you what, man. Cat's coming through in the clutch, huh? This guy, he knows how to play. How did he come back from that? All I know is we're gonna make ourselves nice and cozy here on this Night Elf Moonwell, okay? So, hey, you guys stick around. I'll meet you back, and we'll get into the next match, all right? Okay.
Hello, and welcome to the Sunshine Stream. My name is Simon Kagwanjala. I hope that you enjoy yourself. It is well known that Sunshine is a top-tier caster. It is also known that we all love the stream, the jokes, and definitely the content. But the problem is, you don't follow. And that gets me to ask a question. Why are you gay? You don't support? Yes, you are gay. Well, I'll get back to the stream. And I can't believe you are gay. Strange. You are gay.
All right, guys, here we go. We gotta get back into it here. It's gonna be the final round now. It's tied up 2-2, winner take all in the Yellow Cup Season 2 Grand Finals. And the final map is gonna be none other than Echo Isles. And I have to say, I don't like Echo Isles as a human player versus Night Elf. Very susceptible to Warden play. There's no decent counter to it. But other than that, I mean, it is a strong map, can be a strong map. It's going to come down to the players. It's going to come down to the strategies. Let's get into it. Final game, map number 5. Here we go. And already it's going to be a direct expansion out of cast. So no shenanigans, no funny business, no level 3 creep route. He's going to go direct expansion, which kind of stinks. You won't get level 2 here. Not the best item either. And it's Demon Hunter out of aspect. And he's going to get evasion, which means he could go immolation mana burn. And that would be a very strong level 2 Demon Hunter for now. And I think that is what he'll do. Should put a burn off on him right now. He doesn't. He wants to go straight in for the cancel. And 2 games prior, he actually got the cancel. Magic Gnome known for go ahead and putting up that arcane tower. And what's going on here? Is it a fake? Well, that worker's gonna go down. Aspect seemingly knowing right where to run to make it hurt. And Magic Gnome with the level 2 here. Cass trying to put down damage. And a 4th farm is being built. And an AOW is coming up next to this arcane tower. That's not ideal.
Players' forces are under attack.
Has to be careful. 1 footman goes down, gets denied by the tree of life. Demon on 2.3.
A town is under siege.
Now, keep in mind, he is teching, but that AOW delayed him. Building that forward Ancient of War, it did cost him. At this rate, he's going to need it. And I love that Cass steals the Berserker. That's a really big deal, guys. Now, he should Militia behind for level 3. And I'm wondering if this is obviously going to be a tech or an all-in. What is going on here? He's going to kill this AOW, which is good. This AOW is going to kill this arcane tower.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lots of movement here. 2 archers and a shadow priest. That Berserker is a more massive skill than any of us have respect for here. And now the game is on. Immolation is burning and the shadow priest's gonna go down. That's also a big deal too. Archmage has to be careful with his health here. Lot of injured footmen. Immolation ticking really nicely. Needs to target down these archers. They're gonna use the Moonwells and then hide. Running with the Archmage is the play. Halfway done to T2 is Aspect, but he has to hold on in the meantime. Little Wisp sneaking out the back door here, and a Militia Call is going to take care of this. If he can get this, it's a big deal. No AOW on the field. Archmage running for his life. Boots on the Demon. No boots on the Archmage. Needs to be careful about getting captured. He staffs back. And he's in it to win it. A lot of footmen here, and he has the dust. Beautiful play by Cass here. A tremendous amount of pressure here. Super late Huntress Hall. But has to be careful. Still has the TP. Kills this. And he's still T1. He's still committing to the expansion. This is insanity. Is it the right play? Cass, this is wild. He's got a TP. Can he get out? Oh my god, no way. Escapes with 18 HP. A Moonwell goes down, which is going to put him on 22 out of 30 supply. Another archer on the menu. Wow, Moonwell save. By the skin of his teeth, this Huntress Hall getting killed is going to delay him a lot, which he's going to have to do. And he cancels it. and doesn't even get the dispel off. Has to be careful. And keep in mind, I think this demon taking a lot of damage. All the wells are empty. Huntress Hall in the back now. Has to be careful about a potential Naga hire coming up. Ran to the wrong side of the trees. And that means there's more opportunity here. Daylight in just 2 ticks of moon. Expo somehow is up. Arcane Vault being built. Still no T2 out of Cass. And has he delayed Aspect enough to make it worth it? Now keep in mind, Aspect doesn't know that Cass's macro is this behind. So there's a chance he taps without realizing he's actually fine still. In my opinion, he's fine. Yes, he's taking a crap ton of damage. Tree of Life counter expansion? You're out of your mind. And now all of a sudden, shoes on the other foot. These footmen are getting cleaned up. The Archmage has nowhere to go. Only 2.5, no level 3. Demon sitting just off level 3. He's going to clean up this and this water alley. He's going to give him level 3. And the footmen are going back into the base. Why are they attacking the tree? No. Double lore needs the cancel. Here comes a cheeky Archmage play. It could be enough for 1 cancel. He's going to lose both footmen. Nope, he decides against it. And I think that's the right play. With the boots, he's going to chase it down. No, he changes direction. Split hit mass Murkhire for a Tree of Life cancel. Cass is playing absolutely out of his mind. The slow on the Nora. Low HP Archmage comes back in for the kill. Oh my god, level 3 AM, Muddy the Mudster slowing, GG is called. And what a final game 5. Oopsies. Cass takes it. Cass takes it up a notch. Final score 3-2. Holy cow, what a game. Dude, what a game. That was a crazy awkward game, man. The ability for Cass to put down the 4th farm, be patient, not tech, provide that much pressure, steal the Berserker. I guarantee you he doesn't steal that Berserker, the entire game goes the other way. To not tech, put it up, kill the AOW, and the mass Murkhire behind he was going to cancel the Tree of Life, and it was going to get canceled, into the Naga kill, into the slow, like, dude, holy cow. What top tier level gameplay there, huh? Absolutely amazing. You gotta love it. Okay, now I can't promise this, guys. I can't promise this. I gotta see, because of the new update, there's always a chance that some of my replays don't work, okay? So you guys will have to forgive me. It's not my fault. I try to accept responsibility when responsibility is due, right? I really do. But I have kind of a special treat for you guys. If you hang tight, we can talk about it. Now, I hope that all the replays work, right? I really do.
Forces are under attack.
We're going to have a best of 5. We are going to have a best of 5. If everything goes according to plan. No, I'm sorry. Best of 7. A best of 7. Philly like a millie. What's up, brother? Hey, man, really enjoyed the raid last night. That was so cool of Hera to do that. And, dude, you retained those viewers, man. You retained them, dude. People love the fill. People love the fill. They want more of the fill, man. They want you on that wall. They need you on that wall. Good to see you, Phil. Okay, so here's what we got. We got a little specialty action here. Okay. And hopefully all of these work, but it is going to be... Yeah, you're reading that right. You're reading that right. It's going to be fortitude versus life. What do you think of that? You like that action? Dude, bro, you had like, yeah, dude, like, hey man, Hera must have like some of the most loyal followers, right? I mean, I pride myself in the fact that I got some really good followers too, man. I got Random Bad Gamer. I got Torch, right? I got you know, there's a few in there, man. Bass is in there. Leprechaun is in there. I got some good dudes, man. I got some the crew is loyal, man, you know, but that guy, like, obviously the people loved what they saw, right? No, but that was awesome, man. I loved it. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get into this next game. Let's go ahead and check out what's going on the main stage, shall we, boys? Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. That's right, man. Fortitude versus life. Ooh, baby. I'm excited. It's a best of 7. Hopefully I can hold on, man. I'm running out of time here. I got a lot of work I got to get back to, but I'm sticking it out for you guys. So let's check it out on the main stage as they get their mice DPI all plugged in, right? Their keyboards ready to roll, the right angle, maybe some blocks for the feet, maybe his custom seat. Hey, sky's the limit here, man. Whatever the players want, they get, right? So let's bust right into it. Hey guys, before I forget too, we got 2 different 2v2 matches coming up in the Double Crown World Invitational this week. Tomorrow there's going to be a 2 versus 2. I'll spoil the announcement at the end, but if you haven't seen it, go check it out. If you research Double Crown World Invitational, it's the most massive 2v2 in my opinion. It's one of the biggest 2v2s that's happened in a very, very long time. Some of the top players in the world, a little bit of everything in there. But hey, let's get into this one first. It's going to be Fortitude versus Life. It's going to be good. All right, guys, and nothing to it but to do it. I got to reverse these colors here. They're already throwing me for a loop. There we go. Okay. And Fortitude with the super greedy Merc Camp. Now, does this allude to the fact that he might be going 1 base? I don't know. Life gonna grab his Ring of Protection. Great drop for him. And he's gonna come screaming across the map. He really wants this Deado. Gotta micro this Water Elemental. 150 HP. Ooh. And Vamp gonna be pretty nice. Almost gets the surround off on the demon. That could have been nice. But I like the fact that he backs out of this camp. Now, this is gonna cost him. And look at this, man. Fortitude, a god amongst men. It looks to me as though Fortitude is going to expo anyway. Late expansion on Last Refuge versus Night Elf. He's fighting for the last hit. How do you outlast hit a demon hunter? You're out of your mind, and now he's going toe to toe. Has to run, wants to close the door from behind. And he forces Life out. What beautiful plays. The tech well underway here. Good God, man.
A player's forces are under attack.
And that is going to get Fortitude all the room he needs. He puts a quick scout down, assures no shenanigans, sees the tree uprooting, or upgrading, I apologize. And he's still on T1. He's going to come expo. That's what he's going to do. Now, he knows he needs this for level 3. That's why he hit it first. And then he's going to run in deep and creep this. A footman in the main, being annoying. Life getting away with murder here. Nice greedy camp. And wow, gets rewarded for his toil with a Ring of the Archmagi. Couldn't be better. He's got to be happy with that. A little bit of everything there. And look at how much mana Fortitude has conserved on this Archmage. This push is going to be epically strong.
Town is under siege.
Demon finishing up the last remnants of this camp. Still not level 3. And boy, does 40 have a surprise for you. Wouldn't be surprised to see a TP cell, a Boots, and Dust buy. Boots and Dust. No way does he creep this. No, he's just going to pre-summon Boots, Circlet, doesn't sell TP, and now Medusa comes in and it's too late. He's already got it. And he backs out. He doesn't want to surround Ring of Protection, Ring of Archmagi Demon. But level 3 now, that's a problem. Immolation ticking now. Needs to be careful with the Burzy. Archmage doing damage to the Shadow Priest from behind. And now it's the Berserker on the menu from the other side. Needs to deny the Shadow Priest. Doesn't do it. Nice bit of XP. And look at this. Expo scouted by 40 immediately. With the opportunity to punish. Look at how low the demon is. Now it needs to deny. Doesn't get it. Has the boots. Now it's the other Berserker. Chew on the other foot now. Needs to get out of his own way. The Archer's doing a good job. Water Elemental is going to back up to kill this Tree of Life as a counter. And Fortitude playing amazing Warcraft here now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Takes it nonchalantly, starts running. He knows what it's going to be. And here come the Water Elemental. Double level 2 Water Elemental cancel here. Oh my God, is he going to get it? Uh-oh. Well, that's a problem. Needs this shop. Grabs the Shadow Priest again. And now comes the counter pressure. Double Lore Expo is down. That's going to delay the T3, but the Naga is out. Only 40 seconds left on this Tree of Life, and now Life himself is a little weary to move out on the map. He wants to protect it. He thinks this aggressive play is coming out of Fortitude, but he misjudged how busted everything is. Fortitude gonna go into the main, and if he gets these lore cancels, I think it's even better. And I think that's what he's gonna do. Will he have time to get there? I don't think so.
A player's forces are under attack.
Life's gonna cut him off. One lore cancel. And that's huge. That is actually huge. Gonna delay those Dryads being out on the field. SimCity coming out on the expansion now. Still saving some units. Needs to run up. Naga picking off a couple of footmen. Very nice. One more gonna get picked by a single hero archer. Beautiful play there. Mass Merc hire by Fortitude in the back. He takes everything he can get. Tier 2. Well underway. Secure with an arcane. Killing some wisp now. Slow. Needs to be careful with Muddy. Putting some damage down on this demon. Now it's going to be the Shadow Priest on the menu. And it's a beautiful play there by Fortitude. Now trying to save his own Shadow Priest. Not going to be possible. Beautiful kiting with Muddy Mudster. Shadow Priest for Shadow Priest. Now Muddy going to go down. Another slow cast. The Sea Witch getting dangerously low. Naga needs to be careful. A double slow trap here. And now he's going to switch to the Naga and kill it. It's going to be a double kill. Oh my God. He was wound up for it too. Holy cow. The Moonwell heals up all. Second lore now up. Going for Muddy. Gets it. Almost level 4 Demon Hunter. But now the Tree of Life. A huge misclick by Life. And he's going to try and creep this. What are you greedily insane? He's greedy. 20 mana off of another Water LA. And now the Demon trying to staff out last second. Oh my God. Now he can kill the Wisp. Now he can start attacking the tree. And the creeps are still helping. Another Dryad kill! Oh my God! Level 4 AM, and I think Fortitude might have done it. Oh my God, you gotta love bloodlusted creeps, right? Oh, and they're attacking the ensnared footman instead. Archmage has to be careful. Archmage's gonna have to TP. Gets the tree. And Life taps out. GG Fortitude, man. Holy cow. If this is any sign of what is to come, sign me up, huh? Fortitude comes up 1-0. Beautiful, beautiful play here. Which is going to bring us into map number 2, which is going to be played on none other than Tide Hunters. So let's go ahead and jump right into it without a minute to spare. I'm getting blown up on my phone. I apologize. And look at what we have here. Already a special treat. They're reversing colors on me again for some reason. Life going Warden on Tide Hunters. Fortitude with the Footman Scout coming across the map. And get some claws. Confirms what he sees with the Wisp. A 3 into 4, more than likely. 3 into 4 creep route out of Fortitude. 3 militia into 4 militia for the creep. And it's a double Ancient of War, which means it could be a Warden Hunt push. Potentially. It's possible. There's no Huntress Hall yet. Wisp gonna come back in to reconfirm the militia call timing, and he's actually gonna use 5, but look at the timing here on this Warden is gonna meet him perfectly. And that's gonna be trouble. Bad news bears. Needs to secure this kill. And he gets it. Level 2. Now has to be careful with the health of the Archmage is blocked in by his footman. He can't afford to take this much damage. He's gonna get Shadow Strike to death now. This is the problem. People like Sonic do this. He needs some distance. Needs to block better than that. Archmage gonna be forced back for quite some time, and now Militia Call has ended. Last hit gonna go to life here, potentially. Oh, this is a disaster situation. Re-water Elemental Summon. Has to be careful. He's getting ranged and steals it with the fan. Oh my god, so difficult here. Still has plenty. Double claws on the Archmage, though. Yikes. Oh my god. Fortitude has to back out of this camp. And things are going very, very well for life here. A fan on the way out the door. Doesn't quite secure what he wants to, but saves everything. Has to build a shop. And this is already an extensive delay. Double AOW tech underway. A little delayed here. Now, of course, it's going to be delayed by the extra AOW, but it seems like it was even a little bit behind that as well. Not the end of the world, but not the best. It's going to speed build this with all 5. Probably needs to collect all of these footmen. Heal them up. Where is the macro? 30 out of 30. I bet he wishes he built another farm now. And Footman gonna go scout and make sure he's not against an all-in. Check the tech timing. Sorry, I got an itch on my nose really bad today. But here we go. Footman being annoying in the main. Warden gonna secure level 3 off of this water elemental. Oh, and that is disgusting indeed. Oh! What a fan of knives.
A player's forces are under attack.
And shop couldn't come in better. Gonna have to heal all this up, but the creeping of life absolutely on point. We're gonna see a very fast level 5. And Scourge Bone Chime's gonna be great if he ends up going into the bears. Tier 2 almost secured. Curious to see whether we'll see a panda or not. Only level 2 on this Archmage. And does the Warden defend or does he run and go offensive? Archmage going a little deeper than I like. And may need some Wisp for Dispel. Huge Fan of Knives gonna happen here, and he opts for the Shadow instead. Gonna force back this Archmage. May end up needing a TP. 40 cool column and collect. One archer dies and gets the Shredder. How? Level 3 now on the AM. Oh dear, tech is about 2.5 moons late. Nice little blocks here. Very nice, very cute. Trying to save everything that he can. Warden gonna find it. Yep.
A player's forces are under attack.
Uh-oh, there's no T2! Ask that TP! Oh no! Okay, no more mana left though, so gonna staff out. Moonwell up, all the mana. Strange to not see earlier shops. Counter Expo already in the works here. And this is a scary game for Fortitude, honestly. I'm wondering what his macro play is going to be.
A player's forces are under attack. Town is under siege.
Gonna have to play very careful. I love the Zeppelin play here. Beats life to the punch on that note. Confirms that the Expo's coming up. Even saves that footman. Beautiful play here. He's gonna item creep this center camp. Scroll of Roar, not the best at all. That's a bummer. Life gonna start clearing his own expansion spot. Level 4 now. Ooh, this focus fire is going to be ugly. The Warden in the hands of Life getting better and better and better, I have to say.
Player's forces are under attack.
Fortitude gonna take this camp in the middle, probably sell the item. Nope, it's Sentry Ward. And he knows the Expo is gonna move into position. And I wonder if that means he's gonna try and go Hawks or not. Yep, Alchemist to counter the Fan of Knives. And where is he going with this? Is he going to try and swing around and attack the Entangled? This is perfect. The Ward's going to confirm that Life is moving north. Zeppelin far and clear. Trying to get some sort of SimCity. This is not going to be enough to hold on to anything if Life pushes in. There's only one tower here, and the aviaries are not going to be online for a while, but Life, instead of taking advantage of that, is deciding to creep, and I really don't think giving Fortitude this kind of space is advisable. Huge Fan of Knife. Quick to try and counter it with the heal spray. Another fan going to come in here shortly. Another huge heal spray. And uh-oh. No way. He's going to have to TP. No way. And now the Wisps. He's going to lose so much. It's not enough. But what an attempt by Fortitude. What an attempt by 40 here. And it's a lot of time spent on this too, so he's buying himself space for the Hawks. Cost him some wood, sure, but he's not done yet. Needs to be careful. Fortitude playing with fire here. And I'm surprised to see not at least one wisp, you know, repairing this up. This is going to be level 5 Warden. No anti-magic shell yet. There is a Tree of Eternity.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he's going to go for the Entangled here. Dang, Fortitude just a master at disaster here. Several heals up. Wisp coming in for the repair. And keep in mind, these Wisps repair and Entangled for free because the Entangled costs nothing, so it's nothing to do it. An Invuln used, and he's killing workers here. Oh my god. Well, this is going to get ugly. The spreads by Fortitude as good as someone could ask them to be. Still picks up a double kill. And also opens himself up for later. But hey, look at this. More and more Wisps going down. Fortitude being so annoying with this. Warden comes back, and I have to buy a mana potion, in my opinion. Buys a Clarity. Runs it. Moonstone. Anti-magic potion! Oh my god, that was the luckiest thing I've ever seen! Someone's gonna have to clip that. Are you kidding me, man? That was just GG. The game was over. And they landed on that inanimate island. Holy cow, that was amazing. And lucky, I think. But Fortitude not only hangs on, but 1/1 Hawks. And has a nice amount of supply. Pumping to 64 now. Even kills off some footmen. They're just going to be XP for the Warden anyways. Now the Warden come back in. Is one Fan of Knives is all it's going to take. But doesn't have the mana to do it. One staff. And there's a lot of sustain. A lot of healing now. Picks up an extra 2 kills. Well on his way to level 6 now. Panda is hired. And the Hawks are on patrol. More Hawks. He's pumping. 63 supply now. Needs to run more upgrades. Needs a scroll of healing. Has it. Double scroll of healing. Fortitude is in great shape here, and I think he's going to be ready to fight. And I don't know if the level 5 is enough. We're going to have to see. Now, keep in mind, there's no bolt. There's no control here. So that is a weakness with Fortitude's build, but a lot of sustain. 2-1 Hawks. It's perfect. Fortitude gonna have to go in here. Trying to find his way. Life doing a great job at zoning him out.
A player's forces are under attack.
Double lore pumping. No Ancient of Wind yet. And we might not see one. Trying to focus fire down. The Panda's in trouble. One Dryad falls. Staff is used. Holy Light goes off. Level 2 Alk now. Huge focus fire. Another heal scroll can be used. Paladin gets into position. Look at the efficiency of that heal scroll. Was a thing of beauty. Level 2 on the Paladin now. That armor gonna pay dividends. Holy Light on the Alchemist. Still plenty of mana on this Warden and Panda. And now there's no more heal scrolls. And Alchemist has to be careful. Another Holy Light, and Fortitude has to get out. The sustain has come to an end. And now the Warden is out for blood, level 6. Picks up a double kill on the Hawks on the way out the door. Fortitude might have to TP here. Another Hawk. Wow, beautiful staff. Regen scroll immediately used. Such patience executed here by Fortitude. And life in a great position. Really hard to say which way this is going to go. Life getting stronger and stronger as well. The upgrade's lacking a little bit here. Only just now researching 1-1.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Fortitude goes right into creeping the large consumable. Doesn't play the AM back. No double staff quite yet. Needs triple staff soon. Level 6 in the Expo. Gonna deny a lot of mining time. And this can be super annoying, guys. And a TP in just to thwart the Warden. And gets a deny versus an 80 food army. 63 food army. Are you kidding me? And still gets the deny. That's insane. Level 3 panda now. Oh, how the turntables from the last fight. And I don't know. I'm liking Fortitude's position less and less. Nice fan. Staff back. Needs mana. Potion purchased. Empties wells.
A player's forces
Maybe
are
no
under
clarities left, potentially. Could fight over these trees and put him in an awkward position if he wanted. Level 6 Warden. Looking for his shot. Level 6, level 3, Ankh of Reincarnation. Invuln. Looking to box him in. Staff purchased. Oh my god. That was dangerously close. He's burning. Needs to be careful. This Warden. Holy light in the clutch, but Warden does a lot of damage. Comes in with another huge fork. Gets forced out. Nice heal spray here. Pulls a camp of his own. Now they're going to fight over this. Fortitude going to pull it back his direction. The larger Null Overseer going to get picked by Life. Pendant of Energy. Beautiful item for the Panda. Oh my god, this Dryad army. 1-1. Should be researching more now. Another on the attack coming in.
A player's forces
Needs 2-2. 3-3 Dryad Bear is just like so hard for any race to deal with. It can be very strong. Sometimes the problem is getting there. And here we go. Huge engage. Drunken Haze. Breath. Fan. Great targeting by Life. Forcing Fortitude back now. Still a staff. Still Holy Lights. Interesting. Now, second staff is on. Paladin has one as well. Needs a scroll of healing. And it's going to be a sell and a purchase of a scroll of healing is what I would say.
player's forces
But I guess
are under
not.
attack.
Panda moving to creep the large consumable here. And that's just what Life does. And I gotta be honest, man. A, keeping this scroll of healing out of Life's hands, and B, having it for yourself is very important, but a TP out is forced, a little bit of juicy XP left behind, and now we have 2 green camps and the red, and then this Tidehunters is completely crapped out. What a game, too. Hard to believe this is only the second game in the series now. Level 3 on the Paladin. Level 3/3 is very nice. That makes a big difference. And even back creeping this is clever. Why not split creep it? He's going to head up towards the other green. Good God. Life on 80 supply. 2-1. 2-2. Oh, 3-1 now. Dryad's actually doing damage now. Dryad's not known for their damage, so having those upgrades gonna come in very important here.
player's forces are
A
under
nice
attack.
blink, a nice invuln, and not a lot you can do there. And no Zeppelin, no way to save anything. Doesn't play the AM back. AM might get 5 out of this. Not quite. No mining at the Expo now. I love the harass attempt with the Hawks on the Expo. Now, running out of mana fast. Still has a mana potion, though. And needs to repair this. Fortitude, you need to do something. Oh, no. Getting caught out. Double Hawk kill. Triple Hawk kill. No. Triple Hawk kill. Holy cow, those volleys. Uh-oh. And a TP back, but why are you TPing there? Life has no mana. And he's coming in to fight this. Very interesting. You wouldn't think this would favor Life. No mana left almost on either hero. And yeah, I think this is a mistake by Life here. Full mana on all of Fortitude's heroes. And he needs to Holy Light that Hawk. Saving it for the heroes. There it is. Careful. As a TP on the Alchemist. Dryad's dropping here. Nice heal scroll used. Beautiful staff. Another Holy Light gonna have to come in unless the Archmage's cooldown is done. Dryad stringing out all that they can. And Fortitude has to build back with only 2,700 gold left at this location. Seems like a waste. But Fortitude needs to go lick his wounds. Nice staff out. And I think overall the exchange was actually better for Fortitude there. And only 1 creep left on Tide Hunters as we approach the 23-minute mark. Nice regen scroll. We'll get a lot of value out of that. Should pop it now. We're going to opt for the heal spray instead. No triple staff. Needed those morts in the previous fight badly. That's what you have to do to counter those Dryads. And now all of a sudden, full man on bolt is not looking very good for Fortitude. But let's see how he engages. Beautiful splits on the Dryads with the Hawks. And that's a triple kill on the Dryads now. Heal spray coming in. Quadruple kill. Still not a single Hawk has fallen. And uh-oh, Fortitude cleaning up. Heal sprays are coming in handy. Needs a heal scroll, but doesn't have one. And all these Dryads are beginning to melt here. 2-1 on the Hawks. More and more Dryads dying. A TP out. 1 Hawk down. 2 Hawks down. 3 Hawks down. And TP's out for efficiency. Gonna do his quick regen scroll. And a beautiful heal up. Oh, misses almost all of them. The Fawk doesn't do anything. What the fuck? A little bit of a misnomer there. Another Dryad picked. A little bit of a misclick there by Life. And the main is mined out. Scouting down here. 3, 2. Difference in 1,000 gold between the two of them. Staff's being used. Still no triple staff. And if we don't see one now, we may never see one. Level 7 Warden with a mana pot. Gonna come in, get some damage done, and leave again. And with no MK, this is the problem, right? He's never really under threat. There's no way to keep him here. There's no Sorks. There's no Stormbolt. Avatar is gonna be used. 25:30 now on the clock. And I mean, Fortitude has a very nice army. This is the first time that we're gonna see a fight for 40's life here. Wants to play very defensively. He knows this is a pretty much all or nothing situation. The next fight, if he loses too dramatically, that's it. The Walking Expo is gonna set a win condition. And I don't know. I feel like Fortitude on a timer. If you thought the other fights were hard, wait till a level 5 Panda with level 3 Breath of Fire comes in. I don't know, man. I think Life might have it, and there's no more Workshop, and we really needed like 3 mortars. But on the other hand, sitting at 63 supply is not advisable either. Hawks can creep this decently fast, actually. Look at this. Look at this. And he's gonna grab it. Beautiful staff. Khadgar's pipe. That's not what you want to see. Another staff. Oh, no. Fortitude. Uh-oh. Run, Forrest. Needs another light. Somehow holding on. It's ridiculous, actually. Loses 1 Hawk. Regen scroll. Gets into position in the very back. He knows what's coming, and now the main for Life has worked his way down to the south position, and he's going to be mining very efficiently. Regen scroll is running. Uses 1 more there. Now he's going to split push. Picking this Hawk. Double Hawk kill. That's a shame. And now Bear's getting added into the mix. Rejuvenation definitely going to be handy here. And once again, this is the problem with no Stormbolt. And we're gonna have 1 major fight in the middle, but with no heal scrolls. I don't know if Fortitude can spin it. Level 5 Panda. Oh, that Breath of Fire is juicy, and everything is melting here. Level 7 Warden has mana too. And another breath should kill 2 more. Holy cow, is Fortitude doing it? Heal scroll, holy light. Dryads are melting. Level 6 Archmage. Huge Breath of Fire. Huge fan of knives. And all of a sudden, just like that, everything beginning to die. Oh no! Oh no! And the moonwells are full. Uh-oh. Level 5 Alchemist. Level 5. And he just can't secure any kills is the problem. Everything getting microed very nicely. Another Dryad kill. Another Dryad kill. But now the heroes for Life. Level 6 Panda. The staff out last second. Fortitude doing everything he can. But I just don't think it's enough. And Fortitude leaves the game. Life picks up map number 2. And the series is going to be even. 1-1. Which is going to bring us to Northern Isles. And I really think one of the problems was Fortitude stayed on his upgrades for far too long. Fortitude really needed some armor as well, but I think that he didn't get as good of an early game as he should have gotten out of that one. We're gonna do a quick 2-minute commercial break. We'll be right back with game number 3.
forces are under attack.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Fortitude already bringing the heat with an MK expansion first. And in the bottom left, Life going a standard Demon Hunter, which I'm a little surprised at on this map. I've seen him do some crazy stuff. Also, Warden can be very good on this map. A hidden Huntress Hall. We are going to have some shenanigans, and I think the read is perfect here by Life. It's probably going to end up being some sort of cheeky Huntress AP all-in push, which is very effective versus an MK first. And even stealing this camp away from him is very clever, because that means this MK is not going to see level 3 for an insanely long time. There's one AOW. I'm actually surprised that this location doesn't aggro this.
A player's forces are under attack.
The demon's going to come up. I'm sure mana burn has to be a part of this equation, right? And he tries to bolt surround and fails. That is terrible. You can't afford mishaps like that. And wonder how he's going to do here. Oh, can he lock it in? He locks it. No way! Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's not good. Double surround missed here. And now the MK has no mana. He's trying to build this expo, which is fine. All fine and well. Tree of Life going. Huntress is pumping. And Fortitude kind of needs to know what he's up against and not overreact to the first Huntress he sees. If he overreacts, it could definitely play into Life's favor. Because he wants to kind of fake like this Huntress style all-in. And really he's teching and can very easily go into lores in a standard game. 4-footman not going to do the trick. He sees the Huntress, and I'm really curious to see how Fortitude's going to respond to this now. And he builds a shop. He's going to need that. And he builds a arcane anyways. And he starts a lumber mill. So far, not an overreaction. Farm goes down. Now we're starting to get a little bit into overreaction territory. This farm is very costly. It's going to cost him on his tech timing, which is not going to be as crisp now.
A player's forces are under attack.
Life gonna take this very nice camp here. Wand of the Wind, not the best. Oh, so it's not an overreaction. Look at this! The Wisps come in and see the farm, and now they're like, okay, well, hopefully he didn't see me, and I'll try right here, and let's just go ahead and take a look. Just out of the range. Now, will Fortitude, will his spidey senses start tingling? If he cancels these, it could just about be a good game. There's a guard tower here. There's none here. There's one guard there. He needs a guard down here somewhere, but that's not going to be enough for 3 APs. And his scouting needs to be on point. If this farm was just a little bit further, but then you could always worry about this. I don't know. Just barely misses the hunts, too. Uh-oh. And now when he sees this coming towards the main, Fortitude's absolutely going to know that there's APs there. And then it's going to come down to, can Life defend? Because hunts just eat footmen alive, right? And he sees Wisps moving, and he may think that those are for the APs, but they're not. They're for repairs. Ooh, man, game on a knife's edge here. Frantically building more towers. And I don't know about the farms. But this footman get a scout, and he's going to see, but it's too late. The APs are moving now, and they're going to eat their way through the trees. And even worse, the huntresses could come in if they make some sort of lane here. Why are they... Why not just have one eat like 6 trees, and then you can go in and out here? No? Am I high on pot noose? I don't know. Let the APs go, and they're gonna kill these towers, and not enough repair in the world for this. Oh, one guard still comes up. That's pretty good. And oh my god, he's gonna trade. 40 goes for the main. He's killing all the wisps, and then he's gonna TP in. Now he has an expo, so he could always try and turtle up here and sack it. T2 almost done. Mass repair, not enough. He might militia and run, but oh my god. I've never seen that many workers die in that short a time. And now it's a race. And all of a sudden, if life... Oh my god. Has 40 done it? Double lore going up outside of Fortitude's main. T2 here needs to hire a hero. He's gonna build an Archmage. Sanctum way out front, but where else do you build it, right? There's not a lot of options here. And now these APs are gonna make it to where you're also supply blocked. And needs to kill all the Moonwells. He brought a scroll of regen with him, and he has a heal scroll. And life is heading back across the map. What an insane, insane game. Bolts the demon, keeps him ranged. The burns are gonna start running, but no, it's immolation. Oh god. I thought he was gonna bolt surround him. He opts to just bolt him. He wants to get out. There's that wand of wind, but he has a staff, and then he can wand one more time. Should just TP, maybe. Oh my god! He had 15 HP.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fortitude holding on by a thread here. Needs a salve. The Sanctum is up. So priests and sorks could be a big difference here. The blacksmith is here. The barracks can come up. The APs are going to have to walk to the expo. He builds a tree of life here. It makes sense, but that means he's committing to defend it.
A player's forces are under attack.
Life also in shambles here. What a game.
Town is under siege.
Nice bolt. Needs to play conservative. Now Sork needs to come out. AP's finishing everything off here. Defend could be nice for harassing the APs as well. He's on a skeleton crew, working away.
Player's forces are under attack.
All this will get cleaned up. Because of this panda, he's really going to need a heal scroll as well. For sure. He has the gold for it. He's 47 out of 48 supply. So it makes sense to do it. Yep. And life leaves the game. Fortitude does it. GG is called. And that's going to bring us into game number 4 of this best of 7, which is going to be on Twisted Meadows. Wouldn't be surprised to see standard play or even potentially some Warden play here. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's get right into it, guys. Fortitude signaling that he wants to do a fast level 3 creep route expo. He could go one base, but it's unlikely. And Life looking like he knows the game here. He's going to go direct expansion. Pretty wild. And it is going to be a standard Demon Hunter play. Double Moonwell's out. I wouldn't be surprised to also see an additional Ancient of War go down near a Mert camp. Needs to be careful. This Wisp. Pesky Wisp. Interesting pull here. Needs to resummon. And he doesn't. He's going to save it. And that's actually... I mean, this is ideal when you know it's not Warden. Needs to save that worker. Oh, no. Losing a worker. That is not great at all. That's really bad. And Tree of Life going to go down. And here come the militia for the expo. And the demons heading across the map. This is not shaping up to be very good game for Fortitude if things continue in this fashion. And evasion means he could go immolation mana burn.
A player's forces are under attack.
Or he could save it for later. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Yeah, it's going to be mana burn immolation. I'm almost positive. Because he can last hit. Yep, and there's one. Immolation tapped on and off. Fortitude backing out. Another burn. Oh boy. He's gonna have to buy boots. Does that mean he techs or is he still gonna commit? I think what he's gonna do is come put pressure on this. Oh yeah, he knows. He knows. Fortitude's gonna assemble everything. He's gonna move up on this. He's probably gonna staff there, cancel the Tree of Life, and he's gonna re-militia behind and try and creep it with like 8 or 9. This would be my guess. Life gonna staff back as well. Oh my god, this thing is almost done. Less than 30 seconds left, and losing too many footmen is not good. And I like that he's actually opting to kill the archers instead of going for the cancel. I think it's the much smarter play. And he has boots of his own now. No militia behind, and that is the latest tech in history. This isn't too far off of an expo tech, and now Life is going to have an expo, and Fortitude doesn't. Not good. Fortitude going to have to find a way to make things work. Almost level 3 on the Archmage. Demon quite a ways from level 3. At least that's one thing going Fortitude's way for now. Gonna cancel the Entangled. It's nice. Every little bit of delay helps here. And could just triple Deado if he really wants to. Yep, and that's gonna be enough. It's going to finish, and then he can repair. Still costing a lot of time here. And should just go ahead and target down these wisps. Demon Hunter trying to make some space for himself as well. Comes and grabs the free item. Amazing. Claws of attack. And now there's going to have to be some more repair shenanigans here. He's emptying wells more. He's doing okay, but Demon Hunter getting 3, while Archmage is just really emptying wells and kind of costing mining time here. It's something. It's better than nothing. Okay. AOW now, just now in position, and this should be a Naga hire. In the next few seconds here, I'm sure one of these wisps will work its way to the middle. Demon coming back to defend. Not enough for a burn quite yet. can chase him into oblivion. This is a frustrating part of the game. If you're human, it's just, that's just how it goes. And nice burn for 67. I'll take it, and the Naga comes. But the boots on the AM will be enough, but has to be careful. And this is going to be a really fast level 2 Naga, for sure. And I don't know, Life playing Twisted Meadows very, very sharp. Only a single Sanctum stuck to one base. One rifle sank, and a Blood Mage. We'll see if the old school Blood Mage meta... I don't know, man. It's been nerfed into the ground pretty hard. It's pretty difficult to control the mana. The banishes definitely aren't what they used to be. It's also going to rely on a fast level 3 Blood Mage if he can. Wisp coming over to check, and everything Life seems to do is just kind of... It's quite right. Even with the Dispel being on point. Here it is, level 2 Naga, very fast. And Demon getting some nice little items out of these camps here. Even buying a Scroll of Healing. The double lore's already pumping. T3 should be on its way shortly here. We'll keep our eye on that any second now.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he knows he's against a one-base human. So I should see an AP come up at the expo. This is my opinion. I could be wrong. But I think he needs it, and I think he should have it. Who here agrees with me? Anybody? Come on. Gotta get an AP, right? Nice items on the Naga as well. Gonna play back. This Blood Mage getting dangerously close to level 3. I think the AM soaked a little bit more experience than he should have. And now they're gonna pull the old Swapperoo. Life just creeping like a madman at this point. And no AP coming up anywhere. Very interesting. T3 just now on the way. A little later than I expected. It looks like he wanted a few more units to pump first. But he did sit banking for a little longer than I would advise. 55 out of 60 food isn't ideal. And that Shredder is going to make up for that wood loss. And look at the timing of the Demon coming back to Moonwell up. Is going to be right on top of 40. This could be level 3 for Fortitude, though. And he's going to fill up his mana at the same time. And this is very nice. The boys are called. Let's go, boys! You know what time it is. Nice fight here now. Banish is on point. He needs to save this Berserker. A beautiful time banish for that, but gets burnt for his trouble, which means that the mana siphons are going to be very limited here. He's trying to focus fire down as many of the Dryads as he can. Archmage on the back foot. Has to burn the scroll to save his life. And he almost gets hacked down. Rifle way out of position now, too. Peasants are doing their best to auto. Last banish comes in. Fork Lightning on point. And he's fighting for his life here. Has to protect these heroes. He needs more of the mana. Needs to siphon this Naga. Only so much banish is left. And there's just not enough DPS out of Fortitude here. And there's so much for life. And now no TP. I think Life might have done it. It's not just holding him off. I think he's absolutely demolishing Fortitude at this point. And 3 casters left and too many Dryads. Not enough time. And Life is going to pick up that juicy, juicy win and tie up the series 2-2. Next map is going to be Concealed Hill, and now... Best of 7. No match point yet. 2 wins needed, and it's tied up. What a series. Am I right? Am I right? Or am I right? Or am I right? Where am I right?
Job done. Ready for action.
So we're gonna jump right into this one now.
A player's forces are under attack.
And life going standard. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, they say. Fortitude. Definitely respecting life's cheesy plays here. He's had scout farms in different areas, making sure those APs aren't coming, which also kind of signals that he may want to try and expand here. Ring of Protection, one of the best drops that life can get. Oh, pardon me. Needs to pick up his own Ring of Protection, and it looks like he wants to beat him here for a circlet, maybe. Sells the TP, buys the circlet. Uh-oh, and now he's gonna give up. He needs to kill this protection. Oh, no. This could be game ending. He's positioning here to do it. Just zoning him out. He needed to get it. Dude, I hate when that stuff happens. The ranged auto attack is wild.
A player's
Tech for
forces
life
are under
underway. Fortitude biding time here. Plenty of wisps, plenty of vision, plenty of micro. Man, that pesky demon is just so fast. Fortitude wants to go for the surround and wants to block him, but he's not getting it. Holy cow, that's tough, huh? And now he's going to need dust and he's going to need boots. Life can grab these boots and just sit this fountain, and that's what makes this expansion attempt is so difficult versus Night Elf on this map.
Players' forces
They can
are
just
under
cloak here with archers. You can never salve again. And this demon with boots is going to be super pesky. Level 2 on the AM, and there's no TP. Keep that in mind. And he has to play perfectly now. He has to play absolutely perfectly. And he's moving in here. Has to be very careful. Has to be very careful of his positioning with the AM. And he's going to lock himself into the back, which is essentially a do or die. If the AM gets trapped back here... Wow, beautiful deny by the creep. Props to the creep there. Helping Fortitude out. Even get the deny on the footman. And now comes the time. He has to surround this demon. And that's why he wants to tuck himself into this back pocket. There's no reveal. There's no dust on Fortitude's side. He's almost level 3. And there it is. He shouldn't summon. He should wait. That level 2 almost saved life. And now he has space to buy the dust. And he might be able to force him out of this fountain. Which is great for Fortitude. Expo starts. Archmage's life ticking fast. Beautiful items here. And now the dust. Boots. Okay. Dust. Needs to deny. No deny. Not good. Miss. Ooh. It's a costly miss, too. Every little bit counts. And now life can be pesky. Yeah. Sure. Can do it. And that's why you need that dust. That's why I'm saying I think he should have hung out. But he didn't do it. Life coming back for a second helping. And now dust in the inventory plus boots is pretty good.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he wants to dust this instead. Footman splitting. Naga's on the field. And an archer for a level 2 water ellie kind of stinks, but I mean, it is what it is, right? He's going to track down this second archer, and he's going to get it. Very nice. All those archers are very important because they provide additional DPS in the mid game. And it's a lot of DPS, honestly. Trying to get this Naga off this footman. Pesky, pesky. Oh, I hate when your workers do this, man.
A player's forces
They
are under
ADD out
attack.
and decide to repair. Needs to save this footman as well. A lot going down here for Fortitude. The tech timing is about 2.5 moons late. And somehow manages to save that footman. Now he's going to have to come back defensively. Archmage preventing anything from healing here. Coming back in. What's he gonna buy? Circlet. Okay. Arcane's up. He's feeling pretty.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Archmage gonna come up now. Try for the Jack. Not a lot to be done here. Dispel is almost done. Water Elemental dropping really fast. Demon, not very great items. Greater heal on the Naga now. And tier 2 is so far away.
Forces are under attack.
And we're already well underway for tier 3. Light playing a very sharp game here. Needs to be careful on the Naga. Gonna have to hire a Zeppelin. No. The D summon is prime time. And this demon gonna be very close to 3 himself now. Gonna be a very quick heal up. I like the arcane in the main. The blacksmith is coming up. 28 seconds left here. Wow, life gonna beat him to T3. 40 only gonna be on T2. Life gonna be on T3. Yeah, I noticed that too, Torch. Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. And he's trying his best to make stuff work. The double level up is going to be good. And this is going to be an immense amount of pressure. I would assume that Fortitude actually also has Defend. He usually does do that. Double Sanctum going to be the play. The macro of Fortitude is a little behind this game, I have to say. And T3, we're going to have Bears in 7 seconds. And we aren't even close to having a second hero out. Not good, but if anyone can work a miracle, it's definitely Fortitude. We'll have to see. I think Concealed Hill is a great Night Elf map. That's my opinion. Coming up, trying to be annoying. Footman gonna go to the expo. I don't know. Just a demon illusion sitting around. Archmage trying to be annoying. Not sure what he thinks he's doing or why. He's gonna send this into the main base, I guess, to scout. And life is just cleaning house here. This is looking worse and worse for Fortitude all the time. Hopefully something can be saved. He needs to creep this with the Blood Mage ASAP. But oh no, the demon is going to come here.
A town is under siege.
And life just seems large and in charge right now. Honestly. Yeah, all of my overlays are kind of messed up right now. It's kind of a bummer. They came out with a new patch this morning, which made overlays not work. The replay, I was in the middle of a series, Happy versus Lyn, and then all of a sudden the replays didn't work because of it. So, you know how it goes. Warcraft is one of the only games I've ever known that you can't watch previous things because of a patch. Like, kind of wild. I don't know. We'll see. And maybe it's not all replays. I don't know. Because some of these are older and they're still working. So I don't know. I don't know what to say.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ring around the rosy with the Archmage. Double water elemental in the main. They're not doing anything. It's kind of a waste of mana in my opinion. Naga, level 3, and needs to sell that cloak. Buys a scroll of healing, and it's just as important to have that. He's keeping it away from Fortitude. And Blood Mage sitting on level 1. This is just not looking good, man. I don't know. We'll have to see. Fortitude should be pushing with the 70 food army on one base, but if the bear quantity gets out of control, it's not going to be good. Has to staff back, finally links up. There's nothing left to creep. I mean, he can creep a red. And by the time he gets to life side to Creeper Red, that's it. He's going to have to play the AM back, which is a shame. Only one scroll of healing. I think Archmage also needs to run across the map and steal a scroll from this location. And one heal scroll.
A player's
Life
forces
sitting
are
on
under
60
attack.
supply. More than pretty. Needs to play back this AM, man. He needs level 3, and I don't think he's ever going to see it. Life smells blood in the water. He's going to make his way across the map. And the push time is real. SimCity on the Expo is great. Not sure what's going on here. He's transferring them to have more militia to call. If you're going to call him, you better call him now, buddy. Double heal scroll on Fortitude side is nice. And here come the boys, for sure. Needs a banish soon. Needs a heal scroll. Oh, and this is a lot. 4 bears. Footman dying. Beautiful banish siphon control for now. And the slow trap is starting. Demon gets staffed out. It's beautiful. And this is just buying Fortitude time. He's against a 1-base Night Elf. He needs to play a little bit conservatively. Demon's going to come back in and a quick TP out. And that is absolutely the right call. He lost some workers, but clearing worker supply is fine. He has 900 wood, and all of those are wood gatherers. But he will need to transfer these 4 or 5 over to his main so that he can recall militia. And he needs to head towards this red camp, and he needs to buy a heal scroll. This is what Fortitude needs to do. It's what he has to do. It's what he's going to do. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it stinks. And, you know, now with some of this Torch, like, being able to stream and stuff, it's cool to be able to save my VODs so that I can go back and kind of, like, almost watch replays in a weird way. You know? Life securing this camp is not good. And nice AOW in the middle. That's going to provide a lot of information, actually. And it's hilarious that Fortitude even thinks that this camp could be here. And right about now, Fortitude knows that his back is up against the wall. Oof. Boots of Quel'Thalas. He needs triple heal scroll. He has 1. He needeth 3. Creeping some crabs. There you go. Blizzard is needed. And this is what we were talking about earlier today. You need Blizzard for this type of bear quantity. And the number's getting high. No invuln on the Blood Mage. Needs to be careful. And he needs to start kiting. This is not working. Fortitude. We need to kite. Heal scroll used. A bear kill is nice. Oh no, the boys are coming unmilitia. Dude. I hate this. This happens all the time. You know he militia'd those. That's gonna cost him dearly. Imagine if these were militia, this fight would be Fortitude's, but because of that, he's definitely struggling a lot more. Just a meat shield for the meat head. And Fortitude pushing forward. 1-0 on these rifles. 0-1 on these Dryads. Another bear gonna fall. Peasants need to react. Has to TP out. Oof. It's ugly. Absolutely right. Life in a decent position. Needs at least 2 more bears to really make this scary. There's 1. 6 bears would be GG.
Player's forces are under attack.
Breakers are real, but he doesn't really have enough, and he needs more priests for sustain as well. And his army is scattered. I'm not sure what is in his group and what is not. He needs to straighten out his control groups for sure. And now he probably needs to run through these trees into his own expo. He does not want to fight out in the open, but with no expo for life. 2,800 gold there, 2,900 there. Getting into position to defend. I love the invis. I love this.
A player's forces
Greater
are under
invuln on the
attack.
demon. Greater healing on the Naga. And Naga almost hitting 5 is also another problem. And look at that magic number, 6 bears. I think he should and could go up to 8 bears now. And he pumps more dryads instead. I guess there is a lot of blizzard out. Right? The slow trap is real. You might have to use this staff. Or even Zeppelin hire if he so desires. It's going to be the staff. Now Fortitude might want to creep this and pick up some heal scrolls, but we'll see. Life going to hit level 5 off this green camp. And there he does. He steals a heal scroll and an invuln. Perfect play there. Checking that gold mine. And he's going to head to strike. He's got a nice amount of militia he can call. He just needs to make sure to call them. Not just send them packing wood. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still only 6 bears. Investing into more dryad bulk. Beautiful invis play there. And this is the perfect situation for Fortitude, actually. He can militia flank here and blizzard on top of the bears. One lonely defend footman left. No, that position from Fortitude was dominant. Very wise of Life to get out, but I don't know. It's been an expo for a long time, and Life had a beautiful early game. Can he pull it off now? Gonna have to use that heal scroll. Barely uses it in time. Militia coming from the bottom now. Blood Mage way overly leveraged. Needs to use this other heal scroll soon. The value he gets out of this is huge, and I think that Fortitude has done it. Beautiful engaged by 40. Beautiful banishes here, but there's lots of dryads. Might have to stamp out this demon at some point. Another heal scroll. Tried to pick off, but it's not gonna work. Nighttime hits. Oh no, where's the staff? He'd have to use the invuln. Tries to, what? What a throw! GG is called, and Fortitude picks up map 5. Map 6 gonna be Turtle Rock. Without further ado, oh no. And that DWSL Turtle Rock is not working. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't have anything constructive that I can tell you about it. So sorry. It's just one of those things, man. You know how it goes, dude. Cost and Aspect games today were absolutely baller. Very good, very, very good games. And the very last game of the series was absolutely top tier play. Some crazy things happening in that game. I'm going to have to search for... let me take a look at who won that game. It was Don't Force Me Cup. Okay, and it looks like Life wins Turtle Rock in the early game. Apologies that we got to do that, but hopefully map 7 works because the series is tied up. And last map is going to be Hammerfall. And I really don't like how people like always want these like custom maps too for tournaments. It's like, dude, just use the regular maps. Don't make people download map packs. It's silly. It's not fun. It's not cool. It's just silly.
But anyways, we're gonna get into this game. It's Hammerfall. It's the Grand Finals. It's Don't Force Me Cup here. Best of 7, tied up 3-3. Lego. And life definitely not going to. Hey, Torch, sorry I didn't catch you. Have a good one, brother. Have fun at the hockey game. And let's see what happens here. Archmage standard. Demon Hunter standard. Double Moonwell opener. A quick crepe. Claws, not the best, but he's gonna make do. Fortitude pulling this camp. It's a quick kill on the Berserker. I love the movement of the Water Ellie. Very efficiently taking out this camp here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Opting for the fast level 2 instead of the harass. Level 2 on the Archmage. I love this footman coming in. Oh no. Come on, dude. Are you gonna hide these? Oh no. This is a disaster. Bro, this is a disaster. Bro.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh no. It's not good. 1 kill, 2 kill, red kill, blue kill. Killing the full Moonwell is great. The tech is underway. He's building another farm out front. Why? Why? Why do people do things like this? I'm so confused, man. Yeah, now you're gonna have to build it behind. Oh my god. He's forcing it out, and the Moonwell struggling. 1 behind to heal. I'm gonna top off that demon if he so desires. Lots of wisps going down. I think that's 4 or 5 wisps, guys, and that's mid-tech. So he has 1, 2 wood wisps.
A player's forces
He's
are under attack. A town
not
is
even
under
halfway through his tech, and yet he still has 200 wood. Wild. And he can stay here for a long time, and now the expo goes back up. I think Demon... What's he gonna do? Boots, okay. 4, okay, Archer count getting silly. Oh, miss rally with the Archer. Gives him a kill, that's actually big. Trying to save these footmen, but with boots, it's gonna be all for naught. And I love that Fortitude decides to back out here. I actually love this. I think it's smart play.
A player's
I think he needs to
forces are
keep
under attack.
pumping. I think he needs to keep macroing. And I think he needs to get level 3 somehow. He's not going to save this, but he could cost him something. Beautiful. Even costs him a little bit of HP. Expo's going to come up. 6 peasants building it. Let's be careful of the scout tower. Oh my god, dude, that pull was real, huh? Now the archer's also moving into position. 2 militia call.
A player's
No
forces
wood
are
for
under
a tech for a long time. And Naga timing should be soon. He'll definitely opt to get that instead of the lures. He needs the pressure. Arcane Tower is now up. I think he built an open base too, so I think he can get in here. Archmage needs to be careful. I love fitting into this back pocket here. Beautiful positioning. Gotta be careful with every single footman though. And if he wants to go to the main find, almost catches the militia reinforcements. Little game of cat and mouse here. Both players showing utmost respect for the micro intensity. And he has to pump out some wisps, both for the wood and to build.
Town is under siege.
He needs to build his lures before he can head to T3. And this has already disrupted Life's timing significantly. And it's going to be 1 base again. And this is winner take all. The winner of this match is going to be the winner of the series. Best of 7. And he's just going to grab the item and go. And I like that. He's going to put this in position to creep this at a later date. And he's going to catch the Archmage creeping. And he wants to get in a position to grab the item. A little bit greedy here. He's going to lose at least 2 footmen because of this, right? Oh, maybe 1 if he gets lucky. Heads him in the opposite direction. It's the best you can do. If you're going to let the water Ellie go, he has a plan here. He wants to catch the Archmage on the top side. But just a Naga and 3 Archer isn't enough. Demon needs to come in too. The tech, halfway done. Needs to call Militia. All of them. Oh, no. That's no TP! And he can move in here. No repair. Needs to cancel. Gets the cancel. Needs the blacksmith. Fortitude wavering a little bit here. A very difficult position to be in. And now both lures almost complete and T3 should shortly be on the way. There it is. Impeccable timing by Life to be expected. Another footman gonna get caught in the crossfire. And this Archmage now level 3. He needed that desperately. He's only gonna get 1 water elemental out of it. Blacksmith coming up. Needs to be careful. More footmen to the fodder. Running the Archmage. Militia are called. Both players are playing absolutely phenomenally. Archmage needs to come back now. No Arcane. Gonna be a level 2 Naga. Also a problem. Ooh, 3 XP off of level 2. You hate to see it. Moves the Wisp. Uh-oh, shop going down is a problem because this Archmage desperately needs to use it. Starts building a Sanctum in the back as fast as he can, but no second Sanctum. That's a problem. Blacksmith goes up. Getting some nice burns off. Needs to target the Dryad. Boots of Speed coming in handy. Needs to build another shop. What a funky game here. Life actually not getting a lot done. Both players wasting each other's time quite a bit. I think with what is being done right now, may slightly favor Fortitude. Ever so slightly. Everything on Life side, macro-wise, looking decently clean. Fortitude, not so much. And 50 food max pop is going to be a problem as well. Double building farms. He's going to bank anyway, so he has nothing but time. Large consumable camp going to go to Life. And Wanda mana stealing. Okay. I'm sure he'll take it. It's not the end of the world, right?
Player's forces are under attack.
And desperately getting that Blood Mage up. Greater mana. Once again, would have been great for the Blood Mage. These are decent items. Since he went Blood Mage, these are actually really decent items for Life. Mastery. 12 seconds away before we've got furry bears on the field. Double Sanctum. Rifles pumping. No upgrades as of yet because he really needs to focus on supply. A lot of footmen here. And if I recall, they have defend. Needs to be careful. Level 2 on the Blood Mage is nice. Needs to cast slow now. TP's out. I love that play. It's the right play. You need to do it. Even gets the Berserker on his way out the door. Impeccable play by Fortitude there.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oi, oi, oi. Zeppelin play into the main with the Demon Hunter. We'll have to see how that pans out for him. 66 supply now. On Fortitude's side, 48 for life. The red getting sniped, and this is gonna mean a level 3 blood mage, which is a really big deal. He sees the Zeppelin coming in and immediately targets the demon. Count bell is called. Just a delay of mining time. Red for red. Blood mage now level 3. Mana stone, great item. No more immolation, but the demon is stacked. Health stone for the Naga. Not the best. Abandons ship with the Zeppelin. And now demon get a staff back. I think his spidey senses are tingling. I think he knows that the push is coming. Should be triple heal scroll by now. 1, 2. Good enough. A little bit of a micro mistake by life there. Fortitude probably should have taken advantage of that, but another TP out. This is no hurry 2.0. Never hurry. Not a hurry. He's doing good.
A player's forces are under attack.
Not a lot of creeps left on the map. Oh, look at this guy. Survival of the fittest here, man. Look at this guy. What a badass. And Fortitude has everything he needs now. I don't like that the footy supply is still so high. I wish he would have sacked him, harassing some wisps or doing something crazy, but he's going to have a nice meaty front line. He might have to break 80 prior to the fight. And Zeppelin out here scouting out. It looks like we're getting ready to engage. And should probably call the boys soon. There should be a lot of boys, right? Uh-oh. And here we go. Prematurely has to use the invuln on the blood mage, and now he's getting surrounded. Uh-oh. That's not good. Has to banish himself. It's exhuming a lot of time. Another banish. And I think life is too focused on this blood mage, man. It's costing him a lot. Fork doesn't banish in time. Dies with double heal scroll. Potion. And I think he accidentally handed off an item as well. The blizzard is real. The fight went from a beautiful thing to terrible for Fortitude. Too greedy with the heal scroll. Too greedy with the banish. And now the blizzards are real, but everything's melting. And Fortitude TP's out, but too little too late. Quadruple kill on the units on his way out the door. Has to hire back the blood mage. Died with triple scroll of healing and a heal pot. Oh,
Player's forces
you
are
hate
under
to see
attack.
it. Nice. Don't do it again. Fork coming. Okay, he lasts. Life has to back out. No upgrades on life side. All just pure army supply. I don't think that's the best. Slow trap comes in. Staff out is the answer. Look at that ward, man. Look at that ward, brother. It's, oh, a little glitch there. Fortitude. Gonna fight for his right to party. 70 out of 80 supply. God, what did I do to have my overlay back, huh? Life looking very strong indeed. Caster out of position. Instant death on the priest. Beautiful siphon now. Blood Mage in a decent position, plus has invuln. May need to pop it soon. Another Banish needs to come in. Blizzard on top of his own units. Bears are super far back. 6 bears now. And Life really likes this 6 bear army supply, favoring a bit heavier of a Dryad army. And I gotta be honest, I think in some cases, the later the game goes, the more bears you need to get. However, I do understand the fear versus Blizzard, but the connections are good and the dispels are on and you bring the wisps, I think you're fine. Both players playing it very, very patiently. I love the triple heal scroll by Fortitude is a good sign. Favorable wins, you could say. Map almost completely crept out. Let's take a look at what's left on this red. One little crusty Makura. That's it.
Forces are under
That's
attack.
all. Not a Nunca, not a... How did he snipe that? Good God. Life takes out a priest. But I think Fortitude's still in a good spot. 75 out of 80. No lumber harvesters to call. Still plenty of lumber. Very well balanced. Zeppelin's empty. Now these wisps, yeah, perfect. These wisps need to move into position for the Bastetto on the caster. And you might even consider calling all the boys. I mean, he probably won't, but you know. Not a ton of mana on the DH. That's a good thing. And a lot of it getting burnt here by breakers as well. Needs to micro them well. Dryad's making everything very hard to micro for sure. Blizzard onto 3 bears. The other 2 stuck in the back. And the wisp connect big time. And I think this needs to be another TP out, but he doesn't have a TP. He's going to fight it on the bridge. Go fight them in the fields. Second heal scroll used for 2 units. Don't agree with that at all. Now you need the heal scroll, and you have not. Cooldown not here yet, and everything is red. Oh, dear. Another rifle down. Needs this heal scroll. There, he has it. 1 bear down. Archmage! No invis. Passes the invuln. Another big blizzard. Double bear kill. Level 4 now. Beautiful banish. Needs it. Naga out of mana too. Oh my god. Could 40 have done it? It's looking very close. He's still getting picked apart. Where's the macro? No units from behind. Just now double breaker. Oh no. Breaker, rifle, priest, murdered. And this demon getting dangerously close to level 6. Hide in your base. Cower in fear. Gonna get staffed out for sure. Needs to pick up the Dryad kill. Needs it. Oh my god. Has boots. Oh my god. Beautiful and wasted. Uh-oh. Demon's back. Your time to party is done. Uh-oh. Getting drug out. Beautiful invis. There we go, baby. Now needs the regen. Needs to cower in his base. Please cower in your base. Please cower in your base. Another rifle pick. And now it's a game of no hurry. A game of patience. The regen scroll is ticking. The base is being sieged. We are about 1 to 2 kills off from level 6 on this Demon Hunter. Plenty of mana in the bank. 500 gold left for life. Not much more left for Fortitude. That means that life has been crazily trading at a rate of about 2 to 1, and that's my quick math.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Nice invis plays. I smell dinner cooking, boys. Demon hanging out a little too close for comfort. Both players playing very patiently. Demon Hunter.
player's forces
33
are under
XP off of level 6. If he breathes in the wrong direction, we will see metamorphosis. However, I do have to say, Blood Mage, great at covering meta. I like the decision to siphon the mana. You're gonna do it anyway, why not do it now? Fortitude, only 67 supply is not enough. 6 bears again, the rest in Dryads. No upgrades. Needs to micro that. Vanish. No invuln and no anti-magic potion on the demon is a bit surprising, I have to say. Watch the Fork Lightning. Blizzard is on point. Archmage struggling for position. And here come the boys. One bear goes down, level 6, but no mana. It's a beautiful fight by Fortitude now. Beautiful cancel on the Blizzard as well. Trapper, that had like 10 HP at the beginning of the game, has regened almost all his health and has decided to take his aggression out on the Tree of Eternity. There you go. Lesson learned. Don't show. Why not militia? Why no militia? Why you no militia? And now Fortitude has to win this fight and he has to kill the Expo. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's all or nothing, and these aren't militia, and they could have been. 40 years ago, they could have been. Ruh-roh, Raggy. It's all or nothing, and now we will see a metamorphosis. There's no doubt in my mind. Has to be careful. Can't afford to be sacking Sorks at the very beginning. Need better micro, and there it is. Meta. Vanish needs to be hot. Vanish again. The Dispel's on point. Vanish again. Uh-oh. I think life might have done it. No! Fortitude uses the heal scroll. Bears are dying. A lot of casters and not a lot of DPS, though. This is the problem. Meta, 3/4 of the way over. Doing a great job. Dispel is real. Needs to rebanish fast. Has to keep these rifles alive. Oh my god. Oh no. It's only casters now. Blizzard isn't doing anything. He needs to retrain. He doesn't have money. Oh no. And now what do? You only have Blizzard and its Dryads. They have a lot of mana. It seems no answer here. Level 6 Naga, and it looks to me like life might have done it. Level 6/6. Couple Dryads alive, and Fortitude taps out. GG is called, and life takes the best of 7. GG, boys. And, we're gonna go ahead and raid Hera. Thank you guys for watching. Life's gonna take it 4-3. It was a great game, to be sure. Guys, we got the 2v2 coming up tomorrow. Make sure to join in. Thank you for tuning into the stream, guys. Really appreciate you. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow with the 2v2 tourney that we're destined to have. Cheers.